Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geeking Out. I'm yours truly, the update by there with my boy DonPrime.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Yo, what is up, everybody? How are y'all today? I hope y'all doing having a great, fantastic day. I hope your vlogs are safe. I hope they're all right because damn, Sideshow's like, hey, throw you a coupon. You know, throw them a coupon, a $20 coupon. There you go. Well, $22 to be exact.
Exactly. I mean, I've got rewards. I've got a coupon, and I'm like, am I gonna bite on the armor even at like what 175? And I don't know. You know, the fact it's single jointed is still holding me back.
Yeah, I'm about to pay off my armor tomorrow, so I got several figures coming in next month. So beginning of March. So that's why I'm trying to get all these unboxings done. I'm gonna have another unboxing stream tonight, midnight. Doing an unboxing stream tonight. I think I'm gonna do the Cajun car dealer and Marty McFly tonight. Just want to get those two out the way.
Man, that's heavy, Doc. That's heavy.
That's heavy, bro. That's heavy. So, hello, friends and fellow addicts. Yeah, plastic addicts, bro. That's how we do it.
Exactly. I'm DonPrime, and I'm an addict to plastic crack.
Yep. Oh, Rob got it. Racks on stacks on stacks on racks on racks on stacks on rack on stacks. Yeah, true story. Rigging up racks on stacks, bro. I'm doing some cleanup this week, right? I had to bring out the big boy. Look at this thing.
Flex.
Bruh, look at my boy, bruh. Look at I had to spit shine him, clean him up. No 303 on this one, okay? Be humble. Yeah, I had to do my thing with him. Also got the Mark 7 out today as well. It's always cool, like when you start cleaning and you just bring these bad boys out. I love it.
Exactly. You see details you forgot about, and then you're messing with them. You see new details you never even thought you would see.
Yeah. I love this thing. I love my baby, man. This is my baby. This is my baby right here. Gosh, damn, look like you'll fit in that thing. Yeah. You know what's funny? I put in the Mark 7's battle damage head sculpt of Tony Stark. I put him right inside the suit with the Mark 43 or Mark 42. No, the Mark 43 bust that comes with the Hulk Buster. Yeah, I love that thing. So pretty much this bad boy, right, goes right in here. So usually when you see this spot is empty, this is where old boy goes in. Yo, MV is in the house. Yo,
what's going on, fellas? How you doing?
Evening, sir.
I'm glad I got the memo for the hat gang.
Nice.
Racks on stacks on stacks on racks. Yeah. How you been, bro?
Since the last time we talked.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nothing's changed.
Okay, that's all good then. That's all good. I hate change. Okay, so we're gonna have to start talking about this. So you guys heard about the Clint Eastwood reveals from Sideshow. On point.
Teased.
Yeah, they're teased. They're on point. I like them. I like what I'm looking at. Right. The only problem is the man with no name for me. It's too clean, my guys. It is too damn clean. And my boy Combat Evolve sent me his thoughts. He wants me to discuss it, and I was going to discuss it today because it's bothering me just a tad bit. Right there, you go. Like this is the original, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check out the original, right?
The classic,
of course. Why is he so clean, bro?
Ooh.
Why is he so damn clean, man?
I don't know. Maybe he just got done at the local House of Impute and he needed to take a bath and clean up. I don't know.
Oh, maybe he bleached it. It's like a Tide commercial.
He looks too clean. Look at this. I'm fine with what we're getting, but I'm like, why you gotta get too clean, bro? Like this is like the same situation with the Tuscan Raider. Why he's too damn clean, my guy? Yo,
no, it's so weird. Like, even the undershirt looks like it's like off colored. Like everything's just like kind of bleached out. Like they just put the contrast all the way up and like, this is good.
Yeah, they tried to recreate that 60s film look.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
like, hey, I'm all for getting some Clint Eastwood figures. Like, I'm not gonna miss my chance with this, especially when Sideshow released that pre-order of Crow. I know he looks like Sting, but it's still Crow to me, so I gotta get him. You know what I mean?
Everywhere you go,
Sting looks like him.
Exactly.
People are like,
he'll be. But just remember, every time you look at that figure now, because you've mentioned that, you'll always have in the back of your mind, he'll be watching you.
So I am a little bit weirded out about it. You know what I mean? This whole cleanness, but they got my boy right though, Dirty Harry. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about right here.
Well, do you feel lucky, Punk? Are you gonna buy it? You got to ask yourself that question. So, I mean,
like 5 shots or 6
but
shots.
I mean, this for a prototype from Sideshow, it's either one of two things. They either have hired new talent, or this is actually a collaboration project, specifically this figure with another studio or another company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
because they have done it like their Underworld line or whatever. That's a collaboration between them and Fison or TV League, whatever name they're going under for that production. So,
no, I think you're right, man. This has to be someone new because I looked at the collaboration that Sly Stallone did for his 1/6 that he sold on his. Doesn't look anywhere near to this like caliber. So they've obviously put some talent behind this and be like, hey, here's some artists that can really do a good job here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, wow, I mean, this is from Sideshow. I mean, and not in a bad way. I mean, this is almost like the anti-Grievous.
Yeah. This is like your redemption arc, Sideshow. I mean, I didn't think you had a redemption arc. I thought you just kept going just down the freaking 9 circles of hell at this point. I'm like, oh, what's the next level down? Oh, damn.
Dante's Inferno.
Inferno up in here.
I mean, we just did talk about how the Man with No Name outfit is messed up, so there's some missteps here.
But true story though, this is hilarious though. How does freaking Hot Toys make a better freaking Clint Eastwood than Sideshow? It's Marty's McFly. I'm here like Sideshow. Oh, come on, get the colorings right. Look at this. Hot Toys looks more like freaking Clint Eastwood, Man with No Name.
Well, just buy both and flip the head, and there you go.
Damn.
Now you're gonna do it.
He'll be so short, like a short Clint Eastwood, just walking around. These parts aren't big enough for both of us. It's like, kind of, they are. You're very short, my friend.
Like I said, I don't mind this. I really don't mind the Clint Eastwood we're getting from Sideshow because I no one's doing it and it's pretty cool. Like they look nice. The problem is Man with No Name needs to literally be at least close to this dirtiness, or at least the get the right color,
or the tones.
Get the right tones.
Yeah.
Like you can be clean all you want, but get the tones right.
Do you think it could just be like, hey, these are promo pics and it's just like the Photoshop that they put on it,
Well, technically, they're not even promo pics because they're leaks, quote unquote.
Oh,
all
right. If they're leaks, then that makes it more hopeful that these aren't like the final pics. Like they're just kind of going around getting for approval. Like, hey, this is what we're kind of going for here.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives me hope that this won't be like, if this was like on the store page, I'd be like, all right, well, I mean, I'll still probably get it, but I won't be happy about it.
Yeah, I'm giving you my money, Sideshow, but I'm not doing it with a smile on my face.
Yeah, just very angry, just putting down the steps like, I hate you. You suck.
Oh my God, Doc getting his he's getting his room ready for his Maji cases. Bruh.
Got it.
Bruh, yo. No, he's getting it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, second one in what, 2 weeks? Second Maji case order. Yeah.
When did you order that? Was it like 3 years ago?
3 years ago. Damn. So, quick question. What did you guys order from Sideshow with the $22 coupon with the February, which you can still use, guys, February 22? Write that down on your coupons for Sideshow. It's February 22. Actually, I think they have a list of what you can use with that coupon. But I a lot of the free shipping figures you can use that February 2022. You can literally use that for your Clone Wars clone troopers. I used it on my Stormtrooper commander, my first Stormtrooper commander. I haven't started army building those, but I wanted okay, you know what? Throw a $22 coupon in there, call it a day.
It's a done deal. You can also get it on everyone's favorite Tony Stark team suit.
Yeah.
Really?
I know everyone needs to army build that.
Yeah. But let me see. But you're thinking, DonPrime, you're thinking of doing the armor, right?
Yeah. But again, the only thing is the single joint is still holding me back. And it's like if I even wanted to do some of the dynamic poses against a stormtrooper, even my Bandai one, it's like, can she do it? Or am I going to break the figure trying to overpose her?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was even possible. Damn. Like, wait, have people broken their I can't believe she's that weak. Have people broken the armor while posing?
I don't know, but just with a single jointed figure, I can see the potential really quick for doing something.
Wow. That'd be ridiculous. But damn. You're giving me freaking jump scares because I'm about to pay her off tomorrow. So
yeah, I'm not trying to make people scared. It's just that's my own opinion. Again, with that type of body, and if you're going to try to do some of the poses where she's, even when you get Din with the Darksaber and you're trying to recreate the battles, the training scene, is that going to work? Are you going to be able to pull off those dynamic poses where she's, grabbing him by the bottom of the helmet with the clamps or hitting him on the top of the head with the hammer? Is that going to work with a single jointed figure?
I don't know. I don't know.
You can always replace. You can always do like a Dr. Lu and replace the body, or
have people have tried to replace the body already, but they failed? Is that still possible?
Well, apparently there's something with the foot. There's like an actual screw in the foot.
Really?
Or something to that effect. I mean, that's what I've heard. I don't know. And if I'm talking out my fifth point of contact, I am. Then I don't know.
I don't know about that. We may have to delve deep into that. Yeah, the single joints aren't great, but I haven't had an issue with the armor. Okay, so that's all good. That's all good. But I do want to talk about one other thing though. Have you guys seen the mommy Spartans? Spartan mommies, bruh. Take my money. Today. Take my money, freaking
Snoo. Death by Snoo.
Death by Snoo.
Yeah, no. This is the new Death by Snoo.
Yes. Please,
that's a meme right there. That's a new meme right there. New Death by Snoo.
Yes. Can 3-0 please deliver these mommies and then deliver Fred over here?
Bentley
Kalu. I'm very surprised.
Kalu. Why did they call?
I think
that's. As soon as I hear the word Kalu, I'm going back to like the old, like the TV show.
Yeah.
Nothing against him. It's like that's like one of those mental triggers. So.
I know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah,
I got you.
Natasha Kulzak. So I'm surprised they didn't want to go with the original names for these Spartans from the books. Kelly, Fred. Like, this could have been a Fred. Like, why they couldn't go make him Fred? I'm like, whatever. But it's all good. I'm not complaining. I'm just...
they're doing... So the whole thing is, it's all new. Like, they're not taking it. They're only taking basically the IP of Halo and then making their whole new story.
Mm-hmm.
So there's anything that's been written before in books, games, and anything else, comics, they're not using. They're doing their whole new thing. They're actually going to be showing Master Chief's face in the show. So he's going to do a face reveal.
Hopefully, like towards the end. I like you don't have to show his face like freaking Boba Fett throughout the entire show. Just show us the end episode and call it a day.
Yeah,
you know.
Full Mandalorian, dude. Din Djarin.
Din Djarin. There we go. I like that.
Yeah. Did you see Cortana?
Don't bring her up.
It's kind of like nightmare fuel almost because it's like.
I mean, I almost wonder if that's intentional. And that's almost like screwing with the fans. Because, Master Chief will be like, that looks like crap. And then he just goes to be like, update. Oh, that looks good. And then she reverts to her blue form.
Well, the thing, I mean, it's supposed to be, she's supposed to represent the person that created her, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the story?
Yeah.
So I guess she kind of looks like a younger
Dr.
version
Halsey.
of the Dr. Halsey in the show.
Mm-hmm,
so that's why she kind of looks like, well, whatever. But at least they got the same voice actress, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, it's the same voice actress.
Yeah, but they put a blue overlay around her. She looks 88% better right off the bat.
Yeah, just pull a Sonic, dude. Like, remember Sonic the Hedgehog when it first came out?
And they delayed the movie, 5-6 months? And we screwed up on Sonic. We're redoing everything.
Sorry, everybody. We'll redo this.
No, so there's no way they're going to do it. They'll probably do it in the next one. No, about feature. These aren't figures. These are promo shots of Halo from Paramount Plus. What I'm saying is 3-0 needs to hop on these because they're the last ones that did an actual 1/6 of Master Chief. If they can do some Spartans, they don't even need to do the head sculpts. Like, I don't care about the head sculpts. I just want Spartans in my collection.
I'll be honest with you. I want Master Chief and I want an OSDT with the drop pod background display
that
base.
Would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be happy with that. I mean, I don't need any other Spartans, but I want an ODST. And where's my god darn Sergeant Johnson? It's not Halo without Sergeant Johnson.
No, it really isn't. Like he's the other main man.
Exactly. It's him and Chief. They're the ones that survived they've been in the shit. They do there I was standing in brass and ammo in the flood. Just me and Master Chief laying waste in hellfire till infinity came and got us.
Dude, they have like a guy that could do it. They casted Obeem Keemwood. He's in Ghostbusters. He's been in Fargo, a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, but is he old enough though? That's the thing.
Yeah,
because he has to Johnson has
very bald.
Yeah, he's an old crusty guy, but he's not. You have to have the right age to believe the experience he has with the actor. That's my only thing.
From that trailer, it seems like he's doing that kind of like old warrior kind of thing because you hear him like over his the way he's talking to Chief or somebody. Seems like he's mentoring them in the ways of like.
Hey, because I mean the thing is, Sergeant Johnson's not a Spartan. So, the people we're seeing now, they can't be Sergeant Johnson because Sergeant Johnson's a normal, he's a sergeant, essentially a sergeant major. He's the equivalent of Marine Corps or an Army sergeant, command sergeant major of an infantry unit. So, again, he's not a Spartan, but he also works a lot with the Spec Ops, details.
Yeah.
He's like that, liaison guy who goes and is part of the B team in Special Forces. So
for sure. I mean, this definitely looks like it's a prequel to whatever even happens on Halo. Like it's just like, hey, we're kind of just the base ground of everything, and then goes into everything else. Even though they're still in a war.
Well, again, this is going to be called the Silver Timeline. So, about 85 to 90% of the canon and lore is going to remain the same. However, there are going to be that 10 to 15% is going to be massive shifts. Now, some of the same character or archetypes are going to be the same, but the names are going to be different. The main difference apparently is after Reach in the main canon, they found the Halo kind of by mistake and through one thing or another. And as witnessed in the big trailer, the Covenant are actually digging for something. And they've, looks like they attack a colony while they're trying to look for it, and then she finds it. That artifact. So whatever, then they actually find about the Halo. So now their mission essentially in this series is to get to the Halo. Oh. So now they're actually going on the offensive.
Do you think like they're gonna go? I don't know. I'm because I know the original trilogy had dealt with the flood. That's what basically the Halo rings.
But here's the thing. There's a scene in the trailer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that the Flood? You know what I'm talking about, right, Nate?
Yeah. Remember that scene? Yeah.
And I'm like, because I mean, I'm trying to think. There's nothing as far as the Covenant had that would even lead to that.
Well, they do. It's
Unless
the hunters. It's the hunters are like that form, like worms, but they're all accumulated together to create one being. So it reminds me sort of like what hunters are before they put on the armor. Then there's the engineers that have the tentacles that can.
Okay,
They mess with technology, but the thing is, I never seen them mess with humans in a way. The only thing I've seen them do is blow up because they commit grunt explosives grunts. They're going to suicidal rage, kind of like the engineers. They probably
okay. Yeah, I mean, because the first thing I saw when I saw the tentacles was almost like a proto Gravemind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It could be, but I'm wondering is in Paramount Plus, are they putting out all the episodes at once, or they're doing it weekly?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If they're gonna follow like the Disney Plus model now, and even Amazon is following it, they're going to put one episode out a week because, again, if this thing is 7 episodes, that means they're going to get at least 2 months membership out of you. If it's 9 episodes and they do it week to week, that means they're going to get at least 3 months paid membership out of you. So I think that's going to be done week to week. I think that the time of, series binge dropping is over because the money... they're losing money by dropping it for you can binge watch. So literally you can watch, sign up one day, watch a series, even on like a trial, and then you're done and you're not going to come back till next year when the next season comes out.
All right. So the time of binge watching is over.
Binge dropping, not binge watching, but quote unquote binge dropping a series.
Okay. The time of binge dropping is over. The age of greed has come.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Back to old school television. Hey, you want to talk about this show about the water around the water cooler? No, shut up. Let me alone. Care. It's a marketing thing. Basically, it's just like because every time the show drops, everything's talking about it. So it's like free marketing for them. Mm-hmm. They're like, hey, this is what happened. These are the memes are created. These are the videos that people are breaking it down. Like it's just like free media that's ever. So if you do it all at once, then it's just like it's the talk of the town for 1 week, and then it's it's gone the next. Unless you're Squid Games, because that thing just kept going. Like people are like, hey, you got to watch Squid Games, and then everyone just kept watching and watching and watching and watching and watching.
Well, I mean, apparently, like Peacemaker was the #1 trending show in the world for a while. Not streaming, not like the #1 show in the world. So essentially.
Oh, go ahead, man.
I was going to say that, I mean, that essentially guaranteed a season 2.
Yeah. I think that's just because HBO Max was able to release their service globally. They had a big push in the beginning with Zack Snyder's movie, the Justice League, because he was trying to push that as hey, people want to see it. They're pirating it. Make sure people get subscribed. So they saw the demand for that, got it ready, and pushed it out there. So. It's good news for them. Yep. That show's great. I love it.
Now imagine what would have happened if Kevin, early on Kevin Feige was running the MCU and then Gunn was running the DCEU. Jesus, can you imagine the rivalry in the movies then?
I mean, listen, he said he's done after Guardians 3, so that's he's in the DCU bandwagon, and the Warner Brothers are like, you can do whatever you want because you're obviously successful. Mm-hmm. So he's proven himself twice. Like with Suicide Squad, it was a hit, and then now with Peacemaker, even bigger hit. Like he made John Cena a world known star.
Yeah, finally, John Cena finally got a role that he accepted a role, right? That really puts out his acting chops. As much as people has complained about Peacemaker, I understand the complaints. But his acting as Peacemaker when he went to his emotional state really sold me as John Cena. He's an actor. He got that skill. He's good. He's really good at it. He really proved to me that dude, this guy can pull some emotional moments here.
Yeah, or the fact he pulled off like 83 names in 82 seconds, and like he went like Optimus Prime, blah blah blah. And then the funniest thing is James Gunn, and then whatever the other tech guy, I forget his name. He's like, James Gunn, that's not even a thing.
That's awesome. I love that scene.
I'll say though, the way they did the ending, spoilers. It's at this point.
Don't spoil it.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't? Okay.
People are jumping on it, man. Just don't.
No. Okay, then never mind. Never mind. We won't go there.
Like it's got more media, more traction. People are like, hey, this is the #1 show. It's done.
Okay, I won't say nothing then.
Like,
no. My bad. Zip.
All right.
I'll just say it's highly entertaining, and you got to overlook some stuff. You got to be prepared to deal with some stuff. I mean, and like some of the jokes, and like they try so hard, and for me personally, a lot of them are more misses than hits. But again, it all depends on your sense of humor. James Gunn has that weird, deprived sense of humor. So, yeah. But overall, it's almost like the DCU's version of the MCU, where everything is interconnected, and they've actually got it right in this show.
Yeah. Like they're still moving forward with the thing I love about them is that they're making everything like still canon. Like they're not doing like, oh, this doesn't happen, that didn't happen. Like that's what I love about Suicide Squad. The one he did is like, no, that's last Suicide Squad still happened. It's just another Suicide Squad.
Sean Donnelly, the only issue I have with that is that if John Cena comes in as a villain in a next Suspended movie or whatever, I don't want them to go the same route like they did with him in Fast and Furious. You know what I mean? That was so
Jacob
annoying.
Toretto.
That was so annoying.
God,
his villain was so annoying in that movie.
Bro, he has so much charisma, and they made him a mute, and I'm like, what the hell? Like
he was like a robot. I am act by numbers. I am robotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah.
My favorite is that they tried to get Batista to fill that role, and all he did when he went there so they wanted Batista, and all he did when he talked.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's just talking about Gears of War, and he's like, I want to make a Gears of War movie. He's like, yeah, but what about Fast and Furious? He's like, yeah, but I'll be the perfect Mark of Pheonix. And he's like, what the? All right, man, that's cool, man, but you want to do Fast and Furious? He's like, Gears of War, I got you. And that was it. And that's how they left. And Universal was like really confused. Like, what happened?
It's like, did that just happen?
Yeah, he went on Twitter. He's like, yo, I tried. What are you going to do? Big Dave out.
Yeah, I tried and I gave up my contract chance.
Why is Bautista? Here's the biggest question that we're all facing here from Peacemaker. Are we getting figures? Like, what I want them to do is if they do a Peacemaker figure, what they need to do is give us a Peacemaker from this show, because I'd rather have the accessories from this show, unless they do a Peacemaker for his own for the Suicide Squad movie, but you get all the accessories from the sequel, not the sequel, but the show, the show, and mix that in with that. That will be perfect for me.
Oh, do you remember the DCU event? The Hot Toys announced they're doing Shazam, Flash, and
Batman.
Batman. There was another one. Can't remember.
But there was no Peacemaker though. I would have remembered.
Yeah,
I mean, they have a DC contract, right?
With only specific movies or specific lines. As far as we know, nothing for Peacemaker was announced. So, I mean, at this point, if we were going to see something, I think it would have already been announced. However, the fact that it's been renewed for season 2, there's been such market hype. If there's going to be a figure, it's going to be for after season 2 comes out. Now, you got to remember how much crap is on Hot Toys' plate right now. And do they really want to stick up and pick up another line right now? Because even if they announced it tomorrow, it's going to be – it almost needs more time to generate the hype. But at the same time, they can't wait like they did for Cable for 3.5 years. So literally they've got to have it ready to go like for announcement, when season 2, drops. Like after episode 1, midnight US that time, we say, oh, Hot Toys is, John Cena, and he's got this, and this, and with it, you know, Eagly and all that stuff. So,
Eagly, my boy. Do you like? But here's the thing. You know what's crazy, man? We have so many people making like third parties making the Suicide Squad, but no one's tackling Peacemaker for whatever reason.
I actually.
Why do you think that? Like, why do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it's almost. At this point, I think we see Vigilante as a third party figure before we see Peacemaker, because it's also a lot easier to do.
Yeah.
Because there's no head sculpt. It's basically military parts with, you know, hockey pads.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, he's out of all the characters, he's the most comic book simple guy. He's just wearing a onesie suit.
Yeah,
I still feel like they could still do like a Peacemaker, like a third party can make like a Peacemaker. Like we have Bloodsport, and we got like a Polka Dot Man. So I don't understand like the stance on not making. Is it the chrome helmet? That would be an issue.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, because the thing is, like, is that almost enough of John Cena's face though to present a potential issue? That's my concern, because it's not even like because enough of his face is exposed. And I mean, as far as I do not know, you know, what percentage of a face has to be exposed for it to consider, you know, where it needs likeness rights, where it doesn't. So, I mean, that potentially could pose an issue, but I don't know.
But that's the thing, though. Is like, look, you have Idris Elba being made in a third party. Like, there's two different companies making an Idris Elba face sculpt. So
yeah. I mean, but again, I mean, some of those companies. Well,
that's what
look
I'm
at
saying.
their head sculpts. Yeah. I mean, are they intentionally making them that off so they don't have to worry about anything?
Well, here's another thing too we got to look into. Cosca Reeves, she got her head sculpt, so I think it'll just take some time. I don't think I think there is a possibility we are going to get a head sculpt, the actual John Cena head sculpt for him, even if there's a licensing constraints with WWE. If they want to put in the money, it looks like Disney did with Cosca Reeves. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I mean,
we got a Batista, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got a Drax, so it can't be out of the realm of them doing it. Like, I think we're definitely gonna get a Rock. We're gonna get Black Adam. Before we're gonna see a Peacemaker.
Well, we're gonna see another Mandalorian figure from Book of Boba Fett before we get DC figures.
Yeah, probably. I honestly think the next one they're gonna announce is gonna be Black Adam before anything else. Wait, let me rewind that. We'll get a Batman, definitely for sure. I keep forgetting Batman because it's such a given.
Yep. We're probably going to see one at March 3rd's premiere night, most likely.
Yes, now, have they announced Catwoman yet?
Nope.
You know that's going to come through.
As a figure for the movie?
Yeah, the Zoe Kravitz version?
Not yet.
I think that's going to come release night. Because, again, the way they're prepping it in the trailers, it's almost like Batman Returns, where one is, you know, essential to the other for the storyline. So I think they're gonna release her, but announce her opening night.
Most likely, we'll probably get her we'll probably either get the Batman actually released for pre-order the night of, or the night after, or we get, you know, Zoe Kravitz about a month after or during the end of the month. It's Hot Toys is all over the place with their hype, but sometimes with their main characters, they want to throw in the main character, at least the one that's you know, the freaking poster boy. So and they want to throw that Batman in and get some of that revenue in just early in. So
I mean, they teased him on the bicycle too, so the motorbike. Yep. So I wonder if that'd be a combination.
Now, the funny thing is, if they want to do a villain, I mean, and again, it depends on, you know, what role he plays in the film. The Penguin might actually be the easiest villain for them to ever do, because it's Colin Farrell, but he's all in makeup. He looks nothing like himself. So at that point, if you make a head sculpt, you're making a head sculpt of of someone who's not an actual entity, not a real physical being. It's just you know, the prosthetics.
I'd rather have the Riddler. I'd rather have that weird hush looking Riddler. And
I mean, you can kit bash the Riddler. It would be super easy to kitbash the Riddler based on like cigars and bacon and knives. He's wearing like an old like Soviet Russian style cold weather mask. I mean, go look, for parts and you can get that.
But that's the thing, man. I think if Hot Toys will only make 3, they'll make Batman. They'll probably make 2 Batmans. They'll make the regular Batman, and then they'll make a mud covered Batman when he's like
Toy Fair exclusive.
Yeah,
Toy Fair exclusive.
Yeah, Catwoman, and then Riddler will be that would be it. I don't think they'll do Commissioner Gordon so soon. They won't do a Penguin because they'll probably stick around in the other movies or whatever. But I think they'll only do those 4 because those are probably the money makers. Because Riddler's super cheap, like you said, Don. I think Colin Farrell, he might do it, but I don't know. I'll be surprised if they do. Which one would you collect though, Don? Like if you say the whole myriad, right, and you can only collect, let's do it hard mode 2.
I mean, from that Batman, I'm gonna be honest. I would only look at the actual Batman, the armored suit, because I like those sharp edges. It actually looks like armor, like a real world effect of what Batman's armor would look like if it was designed, with certain protections.
Sure.
So that would be it. But also at the same time, it's one of those. As soon as I get my module cases in and I can rearrange things, I'm gonna have a space for another quarter scale. So at that point, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna get another Batman, I'm just gonna get the quarter scale Batman. Because that's still gonna stick around for a little bit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what about you, Nate?
I will probably go for. I don't know if I'll go for the mud color, but I'll probably go. I'm hoping they drop us one vehicle at least, either the motorcycle or the freaking car. I know Jazz Singh is working on one, but hell, Hot Toys, they could be looking at that like flex on them, throw the fans a vehicle, and we get the 1/6 scale Mustang Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they've did the majority of them. They've been I don't know. They kind of do. It's like the odds and evens with Jazz Inks and Hot Toys. Like, Hot Toys will do the majority ones. They'll do the 89, the Tumbler, right? The Batpod. Jazz Inks got the 66 and the Val Kilmer one, right? Is that Val Kilmer?
No. Not the Val Kilmer.
It was a Batman Robin.
Oh, it is the Val Kilmer one. My bad. The Batman Robin is like a weird fusion of the Val Kilmer one meets the Keenan one.
Yeah, it has like the flexible tail, right?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. I mean, maybe we should watch those. But
Hot Toys better drop the Mommy Catwoman at least. Yeah. I'll pick up Mommy Catwoman. And
hey, didn't Robert Pattinson drop her once or twice? At least in the Batmobile.
Did you guys see that fight scene they had?
No, I haven't seen any leaks. I don't want to get leaked.
It's not even like a leak, but it's like a weird behind the scenes where like it's Robert Pattinson in the bat suit and like she's doing a fight scene with Zoe Kravitz, Kravitz. Yeah, and like, but he's like speaking in his natural tongue, so he's like an English accent. He's like, so you want me to go all this and do this? And I'm like, it's Batman, but in English. It's kind of surreal hearing that. It's like when you hear David Prowse as Vader. You're just like, what the hell is this? What's going on?
I am Batman. I am vengeance. I am the night. Would you like a spotted girl, Grey?
Yeah. What's all this then? You wanna go at me, mate?
What's up, you tosses? Have a go at it, don't you?
That's funny.
I'm just thinking of like freaking Snatch or something.
Exactly.
What is that?
You want my dog? A dog?
Dogs. What is that?
Dogs.
Dogs, man. Dags.
It's Dags. Yeah.
Dags. You want your Karen?
I want some Dags. Yeah, Dags. Yeah.
They would make that 1/6 scale.
I've seen customs. I don't know if even a third party has done one.
Yeah, as the Pikeys.
Yeah, Batman meets Downtown Abbey.
Oh yeah, Anne Hathaway. Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty hilarious to see that. I mean, he does live. I think they shot that castle in England, right? Isn't that the Wayne Manor? It's like a one in England or something.
I'm not sure. I've not been following anything with the Batman show or the movie because I don't want to get spoiled of anything. So
what about well, someone brought it up. What do you think about the Flash Batman, the new Keaton outfit?
I love it. I love that suit
like
so
it?
much. I
It's
love
the
it.
updated 3.0. We all thought that a lot of us thought was going to happen because Keaton was going to do Batman 3 with Burton. There was an updated suit, which is like the 3.0 version, which essentially had, you know, a lot of the same thing, especially like the over armored chest plates. And so what you've seen is basically an updated 2020 version of the 3.0 suit.
It reminds me a lot of Kingdom Come Batman, like just the brolic kind of wide shoulders and just kind of just huge chest kind of thing. Like they got rid of the abs, which I thought was like, hey man, like you don't think old people can get abs? Come on, man, don't do that. Hit that like button, baby.
Yes, yes, yes.
I want to know why people don't hit the like button. That's what I really want to know. If you don't hit the like button, tell us why. Do you really not like us, or you just like?
Well, to be fair, they're probably not entertained.
Are you not entertained?
What do you want? Yeah. What do you want to be entertained with? How can I entertain you? Do you want me to dance?
Yes, we're not Siegfried and Roy. We're not going to stick our heads in a tiger.
Do you want some skin? I'll rip it off if you want.
V, what is that? Your promo for the Geeking Out OnlyFans?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I take my shirt off this way. I'm just like going.
You
like this? I can break this off.
Oh, I wanted to bring this up real quick. I haven't. I need to find these photos real quick. There you go. That's what. Have you guys seen some of the behind the scenes of the? I've been sharing it with you, V. Have you been seeing the behind the scenes with Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire?
Yeah,
the memes. Yeah, the memes. Yeah,
that's glorious.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
the Avengers. Is that like a band? You're in a band?
Yeah, me and Gabe had a huge debate about this one. So we were thinking like this whole thing was just photoshopped because the lighting is all kind of all over the place because Gabe's like the master of lighting. Oh, my favorite.
But apparently they all happened. They're real.
Yeah, it's real. Well, the thing is, Gabe can be the master of all lighting, but then that pretty much.
Yeah, you know what? That's where Hot Toys got their image to use this face sculpt from. Marvel's like, here you go. This is all you can use. That's literally the head sculpt they gave you.
This is the one I want. I want this. This is the head sculpts I would love to have.
Yeah, actually, that Willem Dafoe one, he looks like crazy, almost like from Boondocks. They had a firefight.
Man.
And Jamie Foxx, he's just like, yeah, I'm Electro. I'm gonna burn your ass. What you gonna do about it?
It's the new, right?
It's the new Electro. Yeah.
But you know what's cool? This is like the best look we can get at the costumes, right?
Yeah. So this is what Nightmare Goblin's going to be looking like for the most part. If it becomes a hot toy form, I think this is going to be more like, oh, bruh, I just realized something. He has the Predator gauntlets, right? So the Toy Fair exclusive that comes out with Willem Dafoe, they can keep a more serious head sculpt with his for that one. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't have to be the laughing sculpt that we have. So we could get two different head sculpts with two different figures. That's crazy.
Man, exactly. That'd be awesome.
I mean, and the funny thing, like his belt, that's literally something you can buy off it. That's like an Amazon. Yeah, that's a Condor military belt with a satchel. Yeah, which is funny. You can get that for $40 off Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, yeah, their costume department will use anything that makes it look good. Yeah, now, again, look at also under his gauntlet. You obviously see the gauntlet parts, but is that me, or those almost look like two missiles as well? Because they have the cylindrical shape, and they almost come to a tip.
Yeah, on the hand that's down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Doc Ock. It looks like
okay. Yeah, I see it. One. Yeah, it looks like one is one side is more for gauntlet for like the Predator gauntlet, and the other one is got the missiles, kind of like a Jango Fett or Boba Fett style.
Exactly, almost like a wrist rocket.
Did he ever use anything like that in the movie?
No, I don't remember him doing anything of the sorts. All I remember is that when he had that fight with Tom Holland, he unleashed the freaking Predator gauntlets and from AVP2 or AVP1, and then called it a day. Like, yeah, I stole these from a Yautja. Come on, let's do it.
Yujuta.
Yeah. Now I wouldn't mind like literally if they deliver the line for that's what I'm scared about with the No Way Home line. I'll pretty much collect all of them. It's just that how far are you gonna go, Hot Toys? How far are you gonna go with this line? Go big or go home, man.
I think you're right. I think this is it. This is what we would get. You get the two extra Spider-Mans and the rest of the villain gang. Because I think we have everything else that came out from it, right?
Yeah,
we have the two Spider-Man suits, the Doctor Strange, the first Goblin, and then we got the two different, the deluxe Doc Ock. So, what else could we want? Ned, I guess.
Let me see. Who else can we go with here? I think we're good. Yeah, unless you want like a base of the rest of the gang, like Sandman base.
I mean, at this point, I would like. Here's something potential for a shocker, because at this point, why don't we have a figure? How about a Toy Fair exclusive Happy Hogan?
Ooh.
Like, there's been one third party that made it. The head sculpt was crap, but it was still a Happy Hogan. I mean, he's almost like he is the one character that is like the essential, like 6 degrees of separation in the MCU. He like you put him with anybody, it'll essentially make sense, So,
but which Happy Hogan though? I personally would want Iron Man 2 Happy Hogan, because he'll be at least he'd be carrying the suitcase with the Iron Man suitcase.
Yeah, and he had his 20-minute fight while at the same time Black Widow took out 20 dudes.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, that's the only reason why, Don. You want Jon Favreau's head sculpt on the heavy Mando and call it a day. Come on.
I mean, if I had the ability to get any Favreau head sculpt from any movie, I'm going from the Replacements.
Oh, yeah.
When he was the cop that was the linebacker.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
He was like literally cut. Like, that head sculpt would be perfect for Heavy Mando.
You want to get that ball? I want you to get that ball.
I want to get that ball.
I want that ball.
I got you the ball. Great.
I give him the ball. I'll block for him. He's going back to prison.
All right, cool. Thanks.
I loved how he ran over there, sacked the dude, grabbed the ball, and took it back to the coach.
And the coach is like, good job. And his face is all cracked up. He's all bleeding down.
He had his nose busted open from the helmet.
Yep.
That was a great movie. Shane Falco.
Yeah.
Footsteps Falco.
I love that movie.
I felt that that's like Johnny Utah after he like couldn't become an FBI agent anymore. He's like, I'm just gonna go try it for the NFL.
Yeah. He went into WITSEC after Arnold Schwarzenegger from a racer got done protecting Vanessa Williams.
Yeah.
It's like we can create our whole little universe, and it lines up time wise.
It really does. It's kind of
you can't order everything. Hold my beer, gang. Yeah, true story. True story. Well, I'm not gonna order my boy Pennywise. I can't do that. Can't do that.
Pennywise.
You know what, Nate? It was just gonna show up at your door. That's what's gonna happen. That's gonna be the creepiest thing. It's just like, hey, I didn't order this hot toy, and you open it. It's like
someone's gonna stealth order it for you. It's like gonna come as like a gift pack. You're gonna open it. And at first you think it's going to be one of those like surprise things. It's going to be like confetti and balloons that pop out. And then you're going to open the main package. And then you see it's Pennywise just giving you that evil smile on the box art.
Mafia James with the flex. Guys,
Whoa,
I did it. Hot Toy Snow Trooper, secondary market at 700, right? I sniped a brand new one in shipper for 450.
Nice.
Let's go, baby. Good job, brother. Nice.
You can do it better, B. There you go.
Yeah. It's almost like you're the guy from Police Academy. In Spaceballs.
Yeah. I forget that guy's name. God.
Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh god! Because he's still around and he still does the voices.
Still
great.
does stand up. He still does it, and he's really good. And it's just like, man, this guy's entertaining as hell. I just want a whole.
I think he pops up sometimes at the airport. Not this airport. Oh, speaking of this airport, I helped out Ludacris this week. That was pretty
really
cool.
Damn.
Yeah. He came from the Cleveland show, the Cleveland basketball game that happened last weekend. Yeah, okay. he came through. Ludacris is literally my height with the afro. I was like,
wow.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, the afro is straight from freaking whatchamacallit? What's that show? What's that movie?
Afro Samurai?
No, Fast and Furious 2.
Too Furious, too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, I literally thought like, did I could just go back in time? Ludacris looks exactly like he did in Fast. Like he hasn't aged a freaking day.
Yeah, when he's running his shop in Miami, he's got the comb in his hair all the time.
Yeah, he literally looked like that. I was like, but
Loco Lu, evening, brother.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, Loco Lu's in the house.
Doing well, man. Yeah, man, that's kind of crazy. I hope you said like to him is like, hey man, it's like, hey Lou, I'm gonna need you to move. Now
you should have just a joke and be like, yell by Monica.
It's like how like are you thanking Ja Rule every day for carrying on the role? He's like, hey man, I just want to say send you another thank you card for not reprising a role in Too Fast, Too Furious. You really did me a solid there.
Bro.
Yeah, Ja Rule was like, nah, I'm gonna do this flick with Steven Seagal. You know, it's the next career path.
God. What was that movie called? Was it
It was in the prison. And then you had like helicopters and like it was New Alcatraz and I don't know.
It was like a weird string of like just like Steven Seagal movies with like rappers for a while there. Like he did one with Keenan Ivory Wayans, then he did one with DMX, and then like.
But DMX also did one with Tom Arnold.
Oh yeah, he didn't do one with Tom Arnold. What the hell?
But it wasn't a DMX, Tom Arnold, and like and Aaliyah. Aaliyah was in it too.
Yes.
Oh, I can forget the name of and like not Jackie Chan.
Jet Li.
Yeah, Jet Li.
Yeah.
And Jet Li was in it too. So.
Wow,
man, what a weird string of movies that got greenlight and then put to theaters. I guess they were like I guess they made.
Well, Steven Seagal actually did like a movie, apparently like in China or something, where he fought Mike Tyson, and in the movie he beats Mike Tyson.
Get out of here with that!
No, this is not real. Don,
it's some like again, it's like some Asian movie or like some Chinese produced movie.
Oh, wow.
I mean, what's it? The dude's name that played Crossbones.
Frank Grillo.
Yeah, Frank Grillo. He's doing some of that same crap now in China. You know,
really?
Oh, he's playing like the evil American and all that stuff because he's getting the money. And I won't say anything more other than, yeah, some of that stuff. It's like, yeah, check it out.
Oh my god,
I'm mannequins.
Oh, shut up! This is real. I hate.
Oh, hey, truth. So Mafia James is like, that was my 7th Hot Toys. I got Boba 2-pack and Django coming in. But what's another retired figure I should try and look for? Oh, let's give him a challenge, boys.
Retired figure to look for.
Okay. Do we want a do we want a light challenge or do we want a pro challenge?
Star Wars. It looks like he's doing
Star Wars only, right?
So give him. Okay. So look for Jyn Erso disguise, bro. Do that. That's a hard.
Yeah, one. Of course, the one I've sold. You're gonna bring that up. Okay. If you're looking for OT. Sand Trooper,
yeah.
Sand Trooper.
I would say if you want a good one, try to look for the copper stormtrooper, the copper stormtrooper for a good price.
Was that the chocolate one?
Yeah, the chocolate, and then there's the porcelain, and then
the porcelain. Then he mentioned the gold trooper. Yeah.
I
was collecting.
Yeah,
that was before my time. That was before my time. I started collecting in 2019.
Yeah,
right after EndGame. So,
I mean, I'll admit the porcelain one looks great, but I think that's more of. I think that like from a display purpose, that almost looks more like art than a than a figure you put in with the rest of your collection.
There it is. Mafia James is at it. Mafia James is at it. He got the challenge.
All right.
Challenge accepted. There you go. Should I get that sand trooper, my guy?
Okay, yeah, and I'll just say this, Geeking Out, we present no legal liability or take no claims on any issues or purchases you make. Thank you.
Mafia James, like, yeah, I killed a man for this. It's like, we didn't want any of that to happen. It's like, we just said just to buy it. I don't know. Why did he have to murder someone?
We're not even telling you to buy it. We're giving you a challenge, whether you accept or not. I mean, you're Barney. We're just the voice in the background.
Yeah.
Ooh. When I go to Orlando next week, I'm going to Mike's Comics. He has a Harry Osborn Spider-Man 3 in stock, and I think a Leia and Wicked, and I'm gonna buy them both. Wow.
Okay, wait. So, what is this Mike's Comics in Orlando? Because I'll be in Orlando in a little bit. So, I'm now learning of a shop.
Very interesting.
And again, anybody who does go to Orlando, or like especially if you're going to go to Disney or you go to Universal, I'll just tell you a few things. First, don't buy anything at Universal related to Marvel at all. It is so insanely overpriced. Like the Hot Toys, on average, are 2 to 3 times above retail. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Now, again, I don't know about how Disney's doing anymore because apparently, like, the shop at Launch Bay is closed. But you used to be able to buy at Hollywood Studios in Launch Bay. You would only literally pay $10 to $15 over what you would pay at Sideshow for, Hot Toys at Disney. And then if you had any discounts or, like, annual passes, you could apply that discount as well. So, I mean, I bought my Hoth Leia there, and yeah, I mean, and I essentially paid retail for it. So,
all right, I wanted to bring this up real quick. So, 2 questions. Hit up JD 5S24. Do you think that the 2 other Spider-Mans will get announced soon? Maybe for Comic-Con. I don't see it happening too soon. Maybe summer. Because maybe when's Toy Fair exclusives? When Toy Fair happens?
Let's been like San Diego.
I'd say summer. I mean, at this point, I think if we're going to see anything, it's going to be after Doctor Strange too, because we're probably going to see them both in cameos again.
I feel like we're probably going to get one release like when the DVD releases, like in April. Like I feel like they'll put one out. I don't think they'll do 2 and 2 together, right? Be one. They'll stagger them, and then tease the other one in one of the pictures.
Mm-hmm. Because we got so many other IPs that are being, revealed as far as like not IPs, their trailers and movies coming out and stuff like that. Well, Hot Toys, they're not really good at keeping up with the hype or meeting the hype at the very start of the hype. They usually like a year or a month late, or and so at this point, I say summer. That's why I'm thinking summer. But hey, you can always do one for Doctor Strange. I could see that happening. But would you want to put out some Doctor Strange figures by then, before for pre-order when that movie starts? Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, they've got to be selective about what they can actually get out, because even if half the cameos are going to happen, we're still going to potentially get a crap load of figures. So if they literally have to assess who's going to get made and who's not, or more so who will sell, the Spider-Man will sell. No, I mean, again, if it's Sam, if it's both the other Spider-Man, I mean, from a business sense, put them in the movie, and then those are 2 more guaranteed sales. And then people will buy those 2, and then again, they'll buy the 3 villains from No Way Home. It's almost like they got to stagger it so people will still be interested, but not be oversaturated.
No, that makes sense, man. I'm interested in like how their release schedule of everything is always kind of crazy. Like who thought we were gonna get DeLorean, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Why?
It came out of freaking nowhere. That DeLorean came out of freaking nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Oh, I wanted to throw this one out too. Sean Donnelly right here. I was thinking about this earlier on the morning stream. With Moff Gideon as a prisoner, I think we'll see a large Empire Trooper presence in that. The reason why, because a freaking Thrawn. Thrawn is the Thanos of the Mandalorian verse right now. He's gonna come in with his 7th fleet and wreak havoc because Moff Gideon is one of his boys. All right, Moff Gideon is one of his boys, so he's gonna get him back. He's gonna have an army of freaking Dark Troopers. You thought like a platoon was a problem? Imagine a freaking Star Destroyer full of them.
Well, here's the other thing too. They keep calling him the Remnant. What if Thrawn comes back and he's actually with the Empire of the Hand? You know, if they go to the Legends, where Palpatine specifically sent out Thrawn to go into the Chiss space area and create his, the secondary branch alliance, where Thrawn is the Emperor, but he's subservient to Palpatine. It's called the Empire of the Hand. So what if essentially we see more Chiss? We see an actual reborn empire, which is the prototype. Because again, it almost seems like they're going to go to the First Order, or to that effect, until Ahsoka, when they can do more potential retcon through Veil of Force. But I think we're going to see more than just the 7th Fleet. We're potentially going to see a new mini empire if they're going to stick to the Empire of the Hand and Thrawn.
I'm anything can happen. I mean, anything that happen. I'm hoping anything that happens, it delivers us away from the sequel trilogy timeline. That's all I'm saying. All right, so.
It'd be interesting, man, because Ahsoka's what they teased in Ahsoka's episode in Mandalorian episode 2 is she's looking for Thrawn herself. So, do you think Thrawn will show up in Mandalorian season 3 first, or do you think he'll show up in Ahsoka first, then move to season 3? I
potentially see a spoiler, or not a spoiler, but a cameo.
If there's
if there's a jailbreak to get Gideon out.
Maybe, yeah.
I could see the last episode of the season 3, which would potentially lead into Ahsoka. Gideon just got rescued and he's going up to the bridge, and then all of a sudden you see someone in a chair, and you just turn around and it's Thrawn.
Yeah, no, I mean it's highly possible because we don't know where Ezra Miller is, and then Sabine Wren is there, so. It's going to be interesting to see where they're going with all this stuff.
Sequels don't exist. They can't hurt you. I know.
No. They can. The sequels hurt the stock. They can't hurt you.
I know. They've already hurt me enough.
They hurt me enough.
I'll show you on this chart where the sequels hurt me.
Here and here.
Have you guys seen how big this thing is? I can't even hug it. Oh God. I love this thing.
It's Nate's small child.
It's my child right here. I love this thing. I also about to say, I'm surprised this hasn't sold out yet. It's crazy. I think a lot of people that missed out on getting this, they really put their money in for pre-orders, and we have so much in stock. It's ridiculous.
Mafia's Nate, you bought Rey. You can't talk.
No, I like the character. I just don't like the stories. I like Rey as a character. I'm fine with Rey as a character. The story, however, nah, bro. No. The thing is, I can't rock the character isn't the issue. It's the story. The story is the issue. That's my problem, sir. That is my problem. Because Rey's still mommy to me. Okay, she's still mommy.
All right, so Mafia X is she's a Mary Sue, but because she's a Palpatine, it makes sense why she's a Mary Sue, because Palpatine is literally so powerful.
Exactly, but it only took Disney 4 years to finally figure that out and explain it.
I know.
Because they literally just came out with that explanation last year.
Yeah, pretty much. And before she's you're a nobody. Well, don't worry, then this is dumb. Why even tease that then? But why would you tease us this?
No, she's not a Palpatine. She was just a victim to Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams.
Nate loves Rey. His favorite Skywalker. How dare you? You take that back, Ben. You take that back. How dare you? You out of your damn mind, Ben. You take that back.
Rey is guilty of intergalactic identity theft.
You see the FBI of the galaxy.
Sorry, LifeLock don't work in a galaxy far away.
It's not like the cops. It's like the IRS of the galaxy. It's you've labeled your name wrong. We're gonna put you in jail for that. It's like, damn it, I got tax evasions in the galaxy.
Tax evasion, bro.
That's how they got Capone, baby.
Oh damn, that's messed up.
No, that's how they did. Elliot Ness.
Tax evasion.
Like, we know you did all these things. We can't prove it. We can prove you messed up your taxes. So put them in the slammer, boys.
Boom in the slammer, boys. Ha!
You're going to Alcatraz. Boys. You're going to the slammer.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, so yeah. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this real quick. So have you guys seen the third party of Shang-Chi's daddy?
Wei Wu.
The Mandarin.
Ooh. Oh, is this when he was in his pajama pants?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like kimono.
I need them to do Wenwu, but in his like his war garments. Okay, I want that look. I wish Hottoys did that.
You mean the Lu Bu look from Dynasty Wars? He looked like
the Dynasty.
Yeah, like when
Warrior.
he's going in the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That would be the ultimate one. The Mandarin. It's named after an orange.
Yeah, this ain't bad. I like this. If the price is all right, like I don't want to spend more than at least combined with shipping $200. I'll probably get this.
It still surprises me that they're doing a third party of Wenwu and we still have 0 Wongs from anybody.
Why is that?
That's what I want to know. Wong? It's like a weird mystery that no one wants.
Like Wong. Like everybody loves Wong.
That's what I thought, but apparently not. I don't know. Chat, do you guys love Wong or no?
I mean, yeah. I mean, where's Wong? You just need Drax. Like, why is Wong not made?
How is Wong? Sad. Wong is sad. He doesn't have a toy.
Let me see. Nate runs the Closet Ray Skywalker fan club for those who have shame. For
shame.
I wonder when I have time to do that. Damn, that's my alternate reality. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's your dirty secret. It comes out as guys that gotta come clean.
Nope. That's
the IRS.
Yeah.
I thought they were supposed to contact you by mail only. Wink, wink.
We are sending the FBI. I'm like, what?
Unless you give us a $100 Target gift card.
Yeah. That's the best part when they get you. Like, are you serious? I have to send a Target gift card? Okay, how do I do this?
Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense, Mafia James. Nate, you can fix this. Just throw Ray in the trash. I don't need to do that. I could just resell her for like $450. Come on,
Mafia James. Man. You wanna find a real challenge?
Oh, bruh. Yeah. What is it?
It's like we should just you need to buy Ray. That's the challenge.
Whoa.
Will you
no. Don't subject that. No. I ain't taking no legal culpability for anything sequel trilogy related.
You gotta give all your cash to them.
Bruh. That's ridiculous. Wow. So I don't mind picking this up. Like, if it's a decent price, I'll probably pick this up. Like,
yeah. I mean, if it's lower than what Hottoys have, it might not be bad.
Is this all that's coming with it? Is there a base?
I mean, I don't even know if the arms glow. It looks like they do, but it could be just an After Effects.
I think it might be painting with maybe some kind of light piping or effect paint.
Yeah. Oh man, those
look nice. They look nice though.
It does look nice. I just wish like they had if they covered up the joints a little bit better, would have been money. But
I just bought Ray. Thanks guys. Wait, what? We didn't do that. You bought Ray yourself, okay? You bought her with your own money, J-Rod. Okay, I didn't tell you to buy Ray.
Yeah, buyer beware.
Yeah, even though she is mommy though.
And cat caviar or whatever the term is. Yeah. Frankie rules of acquisition.
I got Ray right now. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this Ray. Look at mommy here. Pull up the different camera here. Pull up
Ray and the Abused Dio, your special edition PTSD-induced droid from J.J. Abrams.
Oh, you got her with her lightsaber too, not with Anakin's.
Hell to the nah! I put that in the box, my guy. I put that in the damn box. Oh hell no! Nah. She ain't
what do you
gonna
mean?
hold.
That's her lightsaber. It's
Anakin.
Anakin.
Yeah, she's not gonna hold Skywalker's lightsaber. Out of your damn mind.
Her name is Rey Skywalker, Nate. Come on.
No, it's Rey Palpatine.
You heard the last. She already said it to that old lady.
Well, fine. Then I'm done.
Solo.
No, then
Lando
Murdoch. I'm Don Murdoch.
Oh, Don Murdoch.
Yeah. I have access to the Murdoch family fortune. Oh wait, you mean it's Murdoch from the A-Team, not Rupert? Oh, well, yeah.
No, maybe we'll know. Well, that's what I am. I want to know. I want a whole trilogy on that old lady. Like, what is she up to? Like, why would she even say that? Like, why would she was passing by? It's like, well, who are you? Was she like a nosy neighbor? Is there like a was it the Home Society, HOA or whatever? Is she part of that in Tatooine?
Yeah, no, she was actually, she got the mission laid from Jabba.
Yeah. She's a Jabba
exactly.
spy.
Mafia, yes, I own 0 sequel figures.
Well, technically, actually, that wouldn't be Jabba's. That would be Boba Fett's territory.
No, I'm saying it takes her so long by foot to reach all the homesteads. She finally reached, yeah. That's why she's working at 90.
Oh, yeah, God.
Bruh.
This is working on that blue milk.
That's funny. Let me see. I just bought Ray. Blah blah blah. Let me see. There was another comment here I wanted to bring up. Up here. Now I can't find it anymore. Sorry, I missed it. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I missed it, guys. Where did you see the pics of Man with No Name and Dirty Harry? I can't find them on site. So they're being posted out there, but I don't know exactly where they're coming from. But they're being posted. And I've been sharing them, and they're legit. They're legit from Sideshow. Just the problem is they have not been put out. They haven't been put out completely. I think people have been finding these on Twitter.
Yeah, that's where I first saw it was like just randomly on Twitter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But these aren't official, so like Sideshow didn't put it out. Be like, hey, here's a new promo pics for this is what's coming. So it seems like it's just like leaks. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they can get the right
Sideshow.
color, Sideshow can get the right color. Damn, what's that thing called?
The poncho.
The poncho. Get the poncho color right. Like all they have to do is just grab the poncho from Marty McFly's Clint Eastwood and call it a day. That's all they have to do. I don't know why they had to go so clean with this one. Why do you have to go so clean with this one? It's ridiculous. I mean, like, come on, Sideshow. You're doing some great things with Dirty Harry here.
Mm-hmm.
Do my boy right with No Way Home.
If you want to get nitpicky, if you want me to get nitpicky on it, I can though.
All right, go ahead.
Well, his pistola, from what I can see, is actually one piece. The cylinder should be a separate piece with gaps, or so you can actually rotate it, and it doesn't look like it.
Ah, dang. That sucks.
Or so you could also be able to, like, open it and have like the little fast reloader, the little clip. I don't know.
Is there a third party that will do that? Probably makes it, right?
Oh yeah, you can. But if they're going to charge what they are for this, because they're going to need to get a license from old Clint Eastwood, they should be doing that as well. Again, if this is supposed to be the preemptive Dirty Harry figure, you should go balls out. Let's get everything.
For sure, man. I'm down with that. But did we do a roundup of pricing? What do you think this might end up at?
I'm thinking this was going to be $312.
Let me see. In love with this Clint figure, getting one for me and one for mommy. Yeah, this harem. This is a. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah, I do think this is going to be on the higher end. Because if they're going to go to make this a premium line, again, and it's you got to get Clint Eastwood's license, and he probably has explicit approval over the figure gets made or not. So they actually, Sideshow, might actually have to invest some money. So I'm thinking this is going to be on the higher end, and this might be more expensive than Hot Toys.
Okay, give me a second. Mafia James, it's Sideshow. We've been saying it for the past 5 minutes. Sideshow Mafia. Sideshow.
It's not, yeah. That's why it's going to be, we're keeping an eye on it. See if it's worth it. So I don't.
Okay.
You think it might be 320?
Let me look up. Let me look up Sting real quick. Let me look up Sting. Let me see how much Sting. Let me see how much Sting is going for. Then we compare the prices.
The Crow.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm talking about Sting. This is Sting. This is Sting. What are you talking about? This is not Crow. This is Sting. Look. The body is too thick to be Crow. This is Sting.
His jaw. It's his chin. He has like a freaking John Cena chin.
Look at that. That's Sting's jawline. That's not our boy, bro. That's not Brandon Lee. That's not our boy. No, our boy. That's not Brandon Lee. They need to get the jawline correct, because that's a freaking Brandon Lee if he went on that freaking
that's like an insane combination of Heath Ledger's Joker and Sting.
There you go. I like that. Yeah.
Oh wow, they actually have a listing for The Man with No Name on Sideshow.
Listing for a price?
No, just like a spot for it on their website.
Like a coming soon or an RSVP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's like coming soon. Yeah, Man with No Name.
Just picked up the Hot Toys Eric Draven.
That's
Eric.
the Crow.
That's the Crow.
That's Crow. That's him.
Yeah.
It's awesome. That's an awesome one.
Oh wait, the original.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow. Yo, be careful with that pleather. That's why I'm not gonna pick that up. That's why I'm not gonna pick up the original, because of that pleather issue. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I've been hearing horror stories where people are just opening that thing and then just deteriorates in your hand. And I can't do that. Can't do that.
Yeah, something that old. Like I won't try and get any of the DX Terminators, because most of them
DX10. DX10, you're safe.
Yeah,
DX10, you're
safe. I was gonna add that caveat, but all the other ones, they're pleather, and at this point, they're already flaking.
Yes, do it now, Ben. You got a
$25 coupon.
You got a Death Watch character in your freaking profile picture right here. Do it. Get a Death Watch Mando, my guy. Do it, bro. Let me show you my boy over here. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful this thing is. Look at that. Look at my boy. Look at that. Drop that $25 coupon on this bad boy, bro. Look at that. I'm getting a second one pretty soon, so yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, Death Watch. Once you have one, you kind of need another.
Yep. I need two to flank my boy Heavy. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that why?
That makes sense, though. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. No, I get it. So, but looking at the price, right? $250. I say Clint Eastwood, with the likeness and all the licensing and everything, he could be pushing $260, maybe $270. What do you think?
Close to Grievous?
I think it's
close to a Grievous number, because he's like, the Grievous is $285.
I'm still saying $300 to $312.
Really?
For Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry.
Not The Man with No Name.
Let me see. Who else Sideshow's working on? Who else?
You can look by the 6 scale. What's
like and like Nate and I were talking earlier. Honestly, if they did either the Firefox or Space Cowboys, Clint, I'd drop that money for that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, look, the dude.
The dude.
Oh, hey, do we have an alert? We have an alert. Pennywise apparently is back in stock on Big Bad Toy Store.
Guess who's back? Back again. Penny's back. Penny's back. Penny's back. Penny's back. Penny's back.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, Pennywise is still on blue screen on SSA. It won't be for long. It's gonna sell out, guys. You guys are playing games.
Yes.
You guys playing games with Penny. Do not play games with Penny, bro.
Yeah, I ain't playing games with Penny. She's like, no.
All right, so the dude at $250 again. So it looks like we are playing with the game of 250 with Sideshow, between 250 and maybe 285, right? So because of the licensing, we could see Clint Eastwood's Dirty Harry and Man with No Name, hopefully at 250, but maybe 260. So,
and if I'm wrong, good. That means I'm overpriced it, but I think, I mean, Clint knows what he's worth, and he's gonna get what he can. And again, I think this is going to be higher than any of their other figures, especially. I mean, again, that's just my opinion. I just think Clint Eastwood's likeness is going to cost much more than Jeff Daniels.
mm-hmm. So the dude, yeah, I love the dude. Oh my god, I still need to get that figure. I still need to get that. I haven't pre-ordered him yet, but they haven't released him yet either. So
I hate the Eagles, man.
Where's the money? I think it's back down here.
Where's the money, Slabotskis?
Bridges.
The walrus.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay though. He's going through issue with cancer right now, so I hope he's doing okay.
He said his first round went pretty well, so that's always good. Always good.
Okay. So I'm hoping the best and best wishes for Jeff Bridges right now. Yeah. Let me see. Give me a second. Most likely, I got a message from Denobi.
Yeah, for sure.
Live stream tonight addresses him. There really isn't a lot of people in the community who owns the original. Oh, it looks like Denobi might do a stream tonight.
Oh, cool, man!
Like a midnight stream or something. MC, I heard about how long it takes for shipping. Luckily, I have 30 minutes from Sideshow here, and someone's mentioning about what's going on with Sideshow shipping. Okay, you're obviously not a baller. Sideshow's charging $250 on their 1/6 pieces. My opinion, trying to get the loss from Grievous back. Yeah, they're trying to price them like lower end Hottoys at this point, or back when Hottoys was at $250. Now that we're not in that ballpark anymore, so they're charging them when Hottoys was like what at $250 like 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago, right? The Hottoys were the regular would have been like $250, right?
I mean, well, if you're gonna look at the 501st, the normal was what, $220, and the deluxe was $250. So,
yeah, they lost a lot. I think maybe they lost a lot of money with General Grievous. Let me see what's going on with General Grievous. Did they give us a discount now for Grievous? I'm surprised they didn't discontinue this. Nah, it's still what?
Yeah,
how is this still pre-order?
You know what? It's going to come out that they secretly moved their stock to that boat that's burning off the Azores that has the 4,000 luxury cars, so they can be like, oh, they got lost in shipping. They're on that boat. Oh, well, we'll have to file an insurance claim.
That would I can definitely see them doing that.
Yeah, again, that's just me being the conspiracy theory.
I mean, listen, I think I've seen enough photos and like it definitely has a good self presence, but like I was a part of that review, man. It's such a bad like quality of a figure, man. Like it's so insane. Like even if they like try to they give you like the replacement arms and stuff, it's like it's nuts that they would go that far with this guy and just ship it. I was like, yeah, this is a $250.
Dude, if I could get this for $100. I'd chance it. I'd be like,
yeah, I'd say that because
I do that. I just mod it. I mean, I still have the CCFLs I could use for it, but at that point, it's like, there'd be a lot of like epoxy, a lot of Loctite glue, and some electrical wire.
Listen, props to them from actually doing a 1/6 scale General Grievous because that's pretty cool. But the atrocity of them not doing any discounts, like free shipping or anything, like they must be losing so much money that they're like, we can't even offer any of that. Yeah. Well,
they can't do it right now because it's on pre-order phase. Like once it adds a cart, they can work with it, but right now they can't. They rarely put free shippings or discounts on pre-orders.
I mean, this is headed for the giant dust bowl in the sky. Right next to all the Atari ET copies.
Bruh. That's crazy. And we see Mafia James. The only Sideshow item I would buy is the Han and Carmenites to put next to Boba. Besides that, it's just subpar to Hot Toys, but they do make stuff Hot Toys won't. So, yeah, so they're not gonna do a Clint Eastwood, so you get an opportunity for a Clint Eastwood here from Sideshow, which I don't mind Sideshow's Clint Eastwood. I just need them to dirty up freaking man with no name and call it a day.
Yeah, no, man. I think those hopefully the photos that have been leaking around are just prototypes and they don't pull a Grievous on us and be like, yeah, here you go. And we have to go get we have to dirty up our own poncho.
Yeah, maybe take a what's the word for? Take a note from a play-by-play note from Denobi. Go to the desert and go to a pond and just throw your coat down the throw your Tusken Raider coat onto the mud.
Just let nature take its course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. How do you guys go about getting grails? I've been trying to get Hela for a good price for a while. Pretty much make friends and make friends fast. All right. Because I've had opportunities where I did buy grails for decent prices because my friends hooked me up on a seller that was selling it at the time. Yeah. And they sent me a message. I'm like, yes, let me go and get that done. Bought it. There were some figures I bought for like Jyn Erso. Thanks to my boy Adam Aguilar. I got her for $250 because somebody was literally selling her for $250. Regular edition, not deluxe edition. I don't need her deluxe edition. She only wore that look for like 5 minutes watching her dad die. Okay. I just wanted just Jyn Erso, just Jyn. Okay. I'm good. So it's all about being patient. Unfortunately, Hela, that's going to be tough because Hela is one of those figures that no one pre-ordered. And I don't think Hela is one of those figures that people don't really sell either.
No. She's
like, there's a third-party version coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's like with Hela. So, all right, here's some advice. It's like, make sure you have a set amount. Like, what is a good price for you? Make sure it's an actual good price for you and the seller. Like, something that can be deal between it. Like, you don't want to be like, yeah, I want to get it for, retail price. Like, some grails. Like, no one's really going to sell it unless they're like, they don't know what they have or they really need cash quick. If that's the case, then you gotta go, so when you find someone that has a Hela and that's like a little bit more expensive, I would say reach out to them, talk to them and see what you can negotiate in terms of a price, right? If you got to go, like, say, sometimes people are like, I'll give you that price, but we got to go through goods and services or no, friends and family. And that's where you really run into a market because you will not be getting your money back if you do it that way. So there's going to be a risk in that. But, I think Nate's way is, reach out to communities, join them, ask around, figure out who's doing what, like join the Facebook groups, talk to other people in different places. Just the only thing I'd say is just stay away from eBay. That's about it.
Yeah. But people are saying that the third-party Hela is either getting released soon and it's a pretty good replacement. That's another way to do it too.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll bring that up.
Yeah, another thing too is if you can, you got to be real careful with grails because somebody might be listing it, and it's been opened or whatever. But if you're buying it from someone and it's been opened and displayed, and it is a grail, please make sure the seller takes pictures, details as much as you can. You want to see if there's any flaking, if there's items that are missing from it. If so, what are they? Are they essential pieces? Are they secondary pieces that no one will ever use? You got to do the research. You got to find out what you're actually buying for what you're paying.
Quick thing. Is this lighting up for you guys? I wonder if this lights up the head.
Yeah, it's lighting up.
It does light up. Yeah, look at that. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it does light up.
If you move that spotlight away a little bit away, it would be more lit up, but I could still see it.
Yeah, I just want to test out the batteries if they still work.
So yeah, I put a picture of the third party.
Let me see. I think Golden Armor Wonder Woman might reach Grail status. I doubt they ever make a Wonder Woman like that again. She could hit Grail status. she can hit girl status. Because no one's pre-ordering her. She's barely a contender for bestseller. So
yeah, no, J-Rod, I'm right there with you. I think that's honestly for me. I'm just waiting to see if see if Sideshow will make like, hey, free shipping or any of that stuff, coupons.
I doubt they will.
Because I'm 100% getting that, and I'm right there with you that it will definitely be a grail, because it's like the shelf presence of that is awesome. You should watch. So Testa did a pretty cool mod on it. You should go to their YouTube page, and one of them did a mod with the Wonder Woman Grail. That's pretty cool.
Mommy looking good today.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is a really good third party, honestly. Like, if you really don't want to pay the secondary prices, like, this is a pretty good replacement.
Yeah,
it looks real good.
Yeah, I might get her just for the hell of it. If this is still available, I might get her.
Yeah, let's get a picture to comparison for so we can get an idea of what we're looking at.
Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, like, she looks like the real thing. No idea when it'll ever drop. Wow. Yeah, Juice Girl keeps getting delayed. Damn. Wow. Yeah, that Hella knockoff is likely a bait and switch. I think that Hot Toys figure they are pretending is a third party. Wow.
I mean, I'm looking at the Hot Toys and it looks like 1-to-1, honestly. Like, I just linked it to you from.
Oh, look at Mommy here too. Damn, this is hot. Look at that. Damn.
Yeah. This is like going back and forth between the two. It's legit. Like, I think you might be right that it might be the Hot Toys. Cause even no, well, I can't tell. I can't tell if it has the gold trim on top, but looks pretty awesome.
Okay, so people are saying don't do it because it could be a fake. It could be a Hot Toys and a third party scheme. That's what people are saying so far because of the delay. Continue getting delayed, so that's unfortunate.
I mean, this is the only picture we got, so.
Let me see. Did anyone else think that Kate was hot AF with the goth look, or am I? No. She had the mommy look going though. I mean, like, damn, mommy looking good today. Yeah. You gotta love. I like the dark variants, man. Dark variant looks. I always love that.
She was killing it, man.
Oh yeah, the dark.
Everyone's surprised when she came in with her black hair and panda eyes. Everyone's like, ooh, this is your sister, Thor, older sister. She's single.
She's single.
Hey, you want to go to? Have you heard of this place called? It's a good family restaurant called Olive Garden. I got you.
Yeah, I got you, homie, bruh. It is the Hot Toys figure for sure. We shall see. I didn't PO it, but I would like it for real. That would be nice. Morena, Kate. Morena, Boricua, Dominicana. Let me see. Let me go through these. I'm trying to go through these comments. Everybody, Nate, do you own Endgame Thor? Not yet. I'm being cautious with him because I'm working on other figures, but I am going to get him because I want that head sculpt, but also the fact that that's probably, I love the light up hammers. Okay, and I know we are probably going to get something similar to the ones that are coming out in the future or Thor Love and Thunder, but it's a good set to get both the light up hammers, and hell, Hot Toys might pull another situation where they change up the hammers or the Stormbreaker to where we only get the light up stuff with Thor Endgame. And I don't want to play that game. I'm like, God damn, now I gotta hunt these damn light up craps. You know what I mean? So
it's not fun when you have to. You think finding like a figure is like hard? Try to go find it for accessories. It's not even like sometimes like some of those accessories or bases are even harder to find because no one's trying to separate all of it.
Yeah, and that's why you go to certain places like Toy Anxiety, Black Ops, Monkey Depot, Rattlesnake.
Yeah,
because they'll break up figures as when they get the box to sell the parts.
Okay, so you can army build Thors. You can army. I already am army building Thors. I got the Infinity War Thor. I got the Age of Ultron Thor. I got the. I'm working on getting the Endgame Thor. I'm going to work on Mommy Thor.
No, you can literally do like the meme where it's like a young fit guy, and then he gets older and older, and then all of a sudden one time, next time you see him 5 years, he's just a fat former shell of himself, drinking a beer. Like for that point, you almost need. For that, the Fat Man Thor in those pajamas. I need a Bloody Mary.
Let's see, JFK. What is your take on Hot Toys reprinting or reissuing figures of past actors like Black Panther? I say, if they do Black Panther, like actors that have died, rest in power, Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman. If they do one of this particular Black Panther and with Chadwick Boseman, I would like to where it'd be like a one and done with the new Black Panther movie. So with that, maybe a Toy Fair exclusive or something to regards of like there was movie promo. No, there was something to where Hot Toys did like a figure release, right? Don, you were talking about it almost a year ago. You were talking about how Hot Toys can pull this off and do like a charity thing.
Yeah. Now apparently, they've done things in the past, and I think it was Don Corleone, or they did a separate run where it's for like a charity event. So I mean, they could potentially do that. And there was even some rumors if they were going to do it, it was going to be tied potentially to cancer research, but we haven't heard anything about that in like years, or like a year or so. So I mean, who knows? I mean. If Hot Toys is going to do a Black Panther reissue, I don't know if they'd actually include a head sculpt and just give you the body in the helmeted sculpt.
So they did do a charity, and it was for the Christopher Reeves. The Christopher Reeves Superman, the one with the giant S and everything, not like the one from Superman 3. It was part of this. So anyone that bought that the collector set of that version. Portions of that would go to a charity because I remember buying that and I'm like, oh, this is pretty dope.
Okay, so all right, so I got the figure wrong, but the charity event was right. Okay,
yeah, so they did definitely do that. So talking about people that passed about getting a head sculpt. I remember the Sideshow just released this one, and this is one just because of the head sculpt itself. I'm majorly considering buying because I love Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther.
Yeah,
and this is like a very cool way just to represent him in a very powerful pose with just nothing else.
Yeah, and this is the Civil War. This is almost like the Civil War suit, right?
This is the Black Panther, his movie version. Yeah.
All right, because I'm like Nate. I prefer the Civil War version.
Yeah, this is the Civil War version. Zara Carfax, F in the chats for Chadwick Boseman, of course. Now recast the role. I can't. No, they can't recast him. Have a funeral for him in the film, and then bring out Shuri as the next Black Panther, and then later on bring out maybe his illegitimate son, or he had a son with either Storm or whatever. Like they could write up a story to where his son comes back, kind of like a Lion King story arc.
Mufasa. Say it again.
Yeah, kind of like a son returning to reclaim the throne. That'd be cool. Like I wouldn't mind them, and then he becomes the next Black Panther.
Isn't that the storyline that Killmonger had?
Yeah, just you can always
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's one of those essential stories. Like you have only 7 main story types or the archetypes in literature. So yeah, you've got like an 18, like what was it, like a 17% chance of choosing the same story every time you write a script. So
yeah, I just hope they just they do a 23andMe and they're like, hey man, you gotta. It's like you're king, and he's like, I don't care, I don't want to do it. He's like this some fat kid. He's what was it, Noob Master 20 like in Endgame who's playing Fortnite against them. That's actually his son, the legitimate son.
No, they actually, the guy who was actually playing against Corgan Meek.
Who was
that? They did a commercial. Okay, so you remember Aaron from Civil War? You've been Aaron, not Civil War. Winter Soldier. They go to the Apple store.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Aaron.
Yeah.
So what they did is, I think it was last year or a year before, they did like a GameStop ad, and it's got Anthony Mackie as the Falcon in it.
Yeah.
And then they're playing, and then the guy's like, "Oh, what's your screen?" And it's like, and it's the same Noob Master, and it was the same guy. So it was Aaron from Winter Soldier, who was Noob Master, that was getting called out by Thor.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I did not know that. That's actually pretty.
Yeah, no, there's a commercial. There's a couple different versions of it, but it's Anthony Mackie as Falcon.
All right, I'll check that out, man. That's actually pretty funny. They brought that back. I was like that stupid one-off joke. I just like how Marvel's now becoming the new Star Wars, where like one little minutia thing is becoming a whole giant backstory.
Yeah, for marketing, but still.
Yeah.
I really like the statue just because of the original Black Panther look from Civil War. Like that was my favorite suit, and they could ever try to bring this back somehow. That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean that pose with that suit and the way that is badass.
Yeah, definitely. I'm trying to look up the Civil War suit just because I forget the difference.
Yeah, the Civil War suit is more. It got the thickums going. It's thick. My boy was packing. My boy was packing, man, back then. But you can tell after watching Civil War and then going into Black Panther and then Infinity War, and then EndGame. I'm like, damn, he was battling cancer that whole time because you can tell that you can tell he's been slimming down. I'm like, it never occurred to me that he was just battling cancer that whole time. I thought he was just slimming down. You know? Well,
and the funny thing is, I actually the other day for the first time I actually watched the movie Draft Day with Kevin Costner, and I never realized he's in this, but he plays like one of the main like college kids. He plays like an inside linebacker. He's fracking huge.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, he's supposed to play like a college kid or whatever. But he plays an inside linebacker, and he is cut. You know, even because the movie came out in 2014, so it's probably filmed 2012 through 2013 or that time frame. Yeah. So it might have been pre-cancer, but dude is like compared to what you see, he's jacked.
Damn, dude.
So yeah.
Holy crap, that's insane, man. That's so insane. I'm really in shock, man. What he did just to keep up and not letting anyone know. Like Kevin Feige didn't even know. Like he found out like he had cancer like after he died, like the announcement.
Well, certain people did. Certain people knew.
I think Kevin Feige knew. I think he's playing around. I think he knew because.
Do you think so?
Because the thing is, looking at like I always question this in EndGame. Why was it Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, coming out the gate first and smiling and nodding at Captain America, beat up Captain America? And it wasn't Falcon or Bucky coming out first. The one that held
that was his personal moment.
That was his person. I feel they set that up on purpose because that's a moment that we could remember. Just coming out the freaking gate, Chadwick Boseman in hero mode, like Cap.
That's ingrained in cinema lore now. As soon as you hear it. And then you see the light, and then you see him, and then it's just like okay. And then as soon as you hear that, the crowd explodes, and then it's almost like it's the first wave. He's the first wave, and then everyone else is second bill.
Yeah,
man, that's nuts.
I'm feeling that it was because the thing is in the script, it was different. It was actually Falcon coming out.
Oh,
it was actually Falcon coming out first. But it ended up in the film, Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. I'm like, they set that up, to pretty much remember this moment here. Freaking Black Panther coming out and bringing in the cavalry. We got you, homie. We got you.
Insane, man. That is freaking insane. I mean, I'm glad if he did know. I'm glad he gave him that moment to be remember that.
Yeah.
So.
But so V, I know you got to go. So anything you want to say before you head out?
Like, subscribe, and comment. I guess that's the usual.
Yep.
There isn't much. I mean, like, I just want to know is like just like let us know what like your next pre-order want is going to be, or how many DeLoreans you guys going to have. So
get 3.
Yeah,
get 3.
Get if you're getting 3, times it by 2, get 6.
Get 6,
and then double that just to be sure.
Yeah, because what you want to do is you want to make sure there's enough for the Fast and Furious family, so everyone is like, all right, boys, we're going back in time. That's where Fast and Furious 11 is going to be. They're going to go and find a time machine.
Yeah.
No, man, that's about it. I don't have anything really to promote right now. So yeah, that's it for me. So I gotta go. If I have time, I'll jump back on if you guys are still on. But so thanks for the time, and I appreciate it.
Not easy, man. So take it easy, V. See you in a bit. If we're still on.
Yeah, if you guys are still
well,
on.
Nate's gonna be on later tonight, unboxing more stuff.
Yeah, later tonight.
If you're unboxing stuff, I'll jump on that. So I'll be there. All right, peace, man.
Later.
All right, so I wanted to bring this up. So it looks like Denobi is going to have a stream going tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and it's I think 9:30 p.m. Eastern our time, right? So his time is Pacific. So it's what? So 3 hours. So it'll be like 6 o'clock for him. It would be 6 o'clock for him, right?
Yeah, it's 3 hours West Coast. If it's
we're 3 hours.
I mean, if it's 7:45 right now, it's 4:45 over there.
Let me see. Any update on getting one of the Chippendale Gamorrean guards on the show like Don was saying? What were you saying, Don?
I don't know. I was trying to get somebody. I was trying to see if you could do, but they had not happening.
Damn. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. One of the actors, right?
I was trying because you know who I'm talking about, right? Because then another person knows another mutual person, and so
no, I get it.
I don't know how that got out. I don't think but whatever.
So yeah, Star Crash is like 6 p.m. here in Arizona. Yep, it's gonna be 6 p.m. So I don't know. I might join his stream at 9:30 then if he sends me the link. Usually he likes to bring in guests. I'll probably join up. So I'll probably end the stream like around 9ish, and then join his stream at night. Oh my god, I need to go to bed though. I need a damn.
You know what? Just then, if you want, just bounce. We can bounce at 8. You can do what you need, and then we can go back at like 9. Come back if I'm still awake at midnight. I mean,
the thing is, the reason why I want to end the stream at 9ish because that leaves me open to get a nap in before I do the unboxing stream because I've been awake since 8 in the morning, so I only had like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, man, that's cool, man. Just if you need to take a nap, you need to take a nap. You'll be on later again.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, so people were talking. I think Ben was talking about this figure, and I wanted to bring this up real quick. Where is it? The Anakin and Kenobi figures from Sideshow. So obviously Lando arrived today, awesome figure, but why he did not come with a left hand that can hold his firearms? Lazy.
Well, I mean, his left hand, it's Lando. He ain't gonna be rocking that blaster. He's gonna be rocking that Colt 40.
That's true too. So yeah, there we go, Ben. All right, so I'm excited, but also, cautiously optimistic with this because it's Sideshow. All right, the material is going to be whack, but the body is going to be worse than whack. So I think we'll be fine with this. At just 255, it's just a little bit too much for me, especially from Sideshow. I probably try and bring this down to at least 220 shipped. Like I'll wait to get a free shipping. I don't need to get this right away. I'll play the game. I'll wait for the coupons. This figure can sit for a minute, Honestly, they could sit for a minute. I'll just wait till free shipping and then drop a $25 coupon, and I would be sitting nicely with a 230, 220 when I finally get it. But that'll be taking a minute to get this release.
I mean, like you're saying though, it's Sideshow. When you say that, certain things go off in your head. It's Sideshow. Are you going to take the gamble? So, I mean, if you love animated Anakin, I mean, you could buy it. You could, potentially put a new body on it. I mean, the clothing, especially the robes, give me concern because, as you can see, there's going to be seam marks. There's visual issues. Whereas Hot Toys, you'd never see those on their robes, but yet they're essentially charging the same price at this point.
Now the head sculpt is beautiful. You got to give it that. I like the animated head sculpts.
Again, but this is also the prototype.
That's true too. Yeah, you know what? It'd be hilarious if the prototypes are actually the animated, and then when it comes out, final production photos of it, it looks live action.
Exactly. And they can't release it because Hot Toys is like, yeah, we need to talk.
Can you imagine that your flex game is that bad that the animated head sculpt becomes live action in the final production? Yeah.
I mean, animated in this format, it's not easy to do. I mean, we'll acknowledge that it's not easy to do. But I'm kind of almost like it's like, the memes where it's like the 3D face where it's all pushed together, and I kind of almost think that's going to be something like we see, or it's going to be like a squished in face, or he's got like facial issues that don't make sense even in animated proportions. So
let's see, why couldn't Hot Toys just do animated for Clone Wars like they did for What If? I think What If is an experiment from Hot Toys to see test out the wars with, and then maybe we'll see some for Star Wars. Because remember, a lot of the stuff they play around experimenting with is mostly Marvel, and then that transitions over to Star Wars. Marvel is their bread and butter, right? And then you see a lot of risks taken with Marvel figures versus the Star Wars figures. The Star Wars figures, they tiptoe a bit until something works with Marvel, and they try to translate that over, kind of like what they're doing with the Iron Man figures, right? Look who's the new Iron Man figure now for Star Wars. You got your Mandalorians, you got your Boba Fett's, you got your Darth Vader just pulling freaking Iron Man reproductions like all freaking day. All right, so Loco Lu is in the house, yo.
And you got your Loco Lu. Hold up, let me do it this way. What's poppin', people?
What's going on, brother?
Good. Finally home after being up since yesterday. And when I mean yesterday, I mean yesterday. It's been almost 32 to, about 32, 35 hours I've been awake. So
wow,
everything's good. It's just a little anemia. That's about it. And some pain, musculature stuff. That's it. So
I got you.
Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for the shout outs and the lookouts. I appreciate it. My wife appreciates it. I love to love you.
Oh, hey, Lou.
What's up with the Hulkbuster? Where is it? Give me my Hulkbuster already. I saw you dusting it, baby. Where's my Hulkbuster?
There it is.
Yeah,
there he is. Right here. Look at him.
That's right. That's right. Just make sure you polish that bad boy to wax, and then as soon as I come and pick her up, don't worry, she's coming to a nice, safe home. Okay?
You funny. Look at the size comparison to the Death Watch Mando to the Hulkbuster, and to the Mark 7 to a Hulkbuster. Look at that.
That's not a size comparison. That is what I call upper thigh to toe, because that's how big he is compared to this guy. He's only the leg. He's only the leg of the figure. Jeez.
This is some real thigh action. You know what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Hey, that's all the meat right there. That's all the meat and metal. Oh my goodness. So I was picking up on what you guys was talking about earlier. I definitely need to get me a Clint Eastwood I'm sorry.
Oh, let me bring up those photos.
Yo, Clint Eastwood is God tier because 1, he's still alive. 2, he is the action hero I remember from when my father was like, "Yeah, we're gonna watch Charles Bronson, Dirty Harry, all this." Come on, man, that's Dirty Harry right there. That's dope. That is dope.
And Sideshow's doing a fantastic job. I gotta give it a Sideshow. They're doing a fantastic job with these prototypes. I just hope it translates well with the final production. My only concern is they need to dirty up freaking No Way Home. No Way Home. Man with No Name, Poncho, and call it a day. Hell, dirty him up the entire thing because
no.
Yeah.
Give me him clean so that way I can dirty him up. I want to make him look as perfect as possible because if I would leave it to Sideshow, they're gonna mess it up somehow.
So you want a freaking Build-A-Bear figure? Come on.
I like my Build-A-Bear figures. You know I'm a customizer. I'm the doctor, man. I fix things, bro. I'm like, listen. If we were like Marvel, or I want to say Universal Monsters, I'm Dr. Frankenstein, okay?
I'm
Dr.
I don't know. If I'm spending $260, $270 on this for Clint Eastwood, I would like Sideshow to give us the proper detail, at least the proper look. Look at this. Like the head sculpt is fine. It's just the damn poncho and the rest of him. Because look how clean he is.
Yeah, but he wasn't filthy. Here's the thing: we're spoiled with the 3-0 dirtiness and a lot of the Mandalorian dirtiness with some of the paint work, which looks awesome, including the battle damage stuff with Iron Man. Like we're getting to the point where everything needs to be gritty. You know, when you look at him in the film, he didn't look filthy. You know, he didn't look that dirty. He looked rugged in the face, like, you know, like he looks like a seasoned man, but his outfit didn't look seasoned. You get what I'm saying? He looked crisp. So, you know, if you want a little bit of weathering, you know, the dunes are outside, man. Just go and get yourself a little bit of dirt over there and just dust the bad boy. You get what I'm saying? But
look at this, man. Look at this. Let me show you something, man. Look what Combat Ball sent me earlier. Look at this. How can you get this wrong? How can you get this total outfit wrong as far as colors are concerned? Look at this. That is not the figure. You see?
To be fair, there's a tint over this shot, just so you know. And when you look at the Sideshow, it's heavy duty lighting. So you're not getting the same lighting, so you're not getting the same color effect from the photo. Just saying.
Well, no, and here's the thing. We know the figure itself is the Man with No Name. So it's not necessarily from the Man with No Name itself, the movie, because again, he was in 2 other movies as the Man with No Name.
Bad and the Ugly, and was it Rent? Something like that, Renter?
Fistful of Dollars.
Fistful of Dollars. Thank you.
Yeah, so again, just because it says it's the Man with No Name, it might be the actual character, not the character from the name of the movie itself. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense completely. That makes sense completely. One sec.
Yeah, because it just says the Man with No Name as the character. It doesn't specifically say it's from the Man with No Name.
He just stepped out of the saloon after seeing the dancing girls. His outfit was washed and is clean.
So House of Ill Repute.
Oh God, that's ridiculous, man. That's funny.
Yep.
Wow.
Ugh.
I don't know, man. I'm still getting it. I'm just hoping that Sideshow's able to deliver that goodness. You know what I mean? Okay, here's a side by side. Gerald gives a side by side. Thank you, Gerald. Let me show you what Gerald sent me. Well, not sent me. He commented on the post. Now it's a lighter one. The tint is off now, and still is darker. Look, the tint is off. Now the only thing they got right is the blue. They got the blue right. But the brown, they don't got that right. Look at that.
Yeah, like the Bart Simpson meme. Take the cake out. At least you tried, and then throw it in the trash. So, I mean, if this is what they're starting with, I mean, he's 80% there. They got some work to do.
They got some work to do. I'm hoping they can pull a Hot Toys miracle and get the colors right.
Okay, yeah. There's other. Now I'm thinking of other. Okay, you know what? I will say I remove my request for Space Cowboys. I still Mitchell Gant as from Firefox. I want Gunny Highway. Sergeant Marine Corps Sergeant Gunny Highway.
That too. Someone mentioned that earlier. That'd be cool, Gunny. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, that's a whole the issues around that movie are a whole another issue. It was supposed to be originally about the Army unit that did that, but the Army wouldn't sign off on the script. So then it had to become a Marine movie. So, and even they didn't support it.
Wow, it was that bad? It was that bad?
The original, yeah, the Heartbreak Ridge was an actual real event in Korea.
Yeah.
And then there was issues. I mean, there's whole stories you can read on veterans groups and people Korean vets heard about it, so they had to change the story up because what actually happened in Grenada where they were there, the Marines didn't do that. It was the Army Rangers. So. Yes, Mike House.
I'm still getting this.
Gunny Highway with the different color shirts. You have the 7 ones.
I'm still getting these. No, you gotta be out of your damn mind. I'm still getting a Clint Eastwood. I know Hot Toys ain't gonna do it. So unless they get the licensing, but nah, they're not gonna do it. They'd rather stick with their Marvels and Star Wars, and also their DC. And oh damn, if Scott Eastwood becomes Wolverine, Hot Toys take my money. I want a Scott Eastwood Hot Toy as Wolverine. Take it. There's talks that Scott Eastwood probably going to be the next Wolverine. So
really, I'm not seeing it. Sorry.
Back then no one saw Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and look at him now. Everybody sees him as freaking Wolverine now. Back then people were complaining about Hugh Jackman. Oh, come on, really? Him playing Wolverine? He had to work through it to prove that, hey, I could make this role possible, man. And he did. He did. Now everybody loves him, after all the work he did. Hey.
Well, I mean, it's just weird, seeing him in Wolverine and then watching The Prestige or then The World's Greatest Showman. You don't think it's the same actor.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love those movies too. Those were fun.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, fellas? It should be a nice pickup, but I add a Cad Bane face sculpt to it. Nice. Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. But yeah, and also Scott Eastwood, I would like to see him in some work. I really want to see him in some Marvel work or DC work. It doesn't matter as long as he gets a good decent role to play around with and show off his acting chops.
This is true. I agree with this because to see Clint Eastwood's son just dominate the screen as Wolverine, that is God tier right now, in my opinion.
Yep, Danny DeVito.
Oh my God, y'all out of your damn minds!
With him in the underwear and you're
oh.
Yes,
God, that meme, dear God. I can't with y'all today.
I didn't do nothing, man. I did not do nothing, but I did everything.
Yeah, The Prestige. If you guys haven't checked out Prestige, very good film. A little wacky, but you'll get through it.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a nice piece to throw in your collection, man. Dirty Harry. Yeah.
You need a Dirty Harry. This is those one-off pieces we want Hot Toys to do. This is what it is. And if Hot Toys makes this head sculpt perfect, I would have more faith in them when they do other one-offs like Lethal Weapon, the first movie, or Rush Hour, buddy cop movies, 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop, give me all the badasses from the 90s and the 80s. Even going into the 70s, Charles Bronson, hook us up, man. Hook us up. I like the one-offs.
If Sideshow does well with this, they can do all the classics. Hell, let me see. I would like them to do Like I would like them to do like did Sideshow do Snake Plissken?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want them to do another.
And then they also did Big Trouble Big Trouble Little Chinatown.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
I want a 2.0s of those. I want 2.0 of those. Hell, like Hottoys is not doing anything with the Predator license. Do some commandos from Predator. That'd be cool.
That'll be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't even need to do the Predator. Just do the friggin' commandos. That's a line alone right there.
Yeah, if they were to do like these cult classics, right? Like, granted, Crow isn't what we expected it to be, but it's still just a prototype.
Even though he's Sting. Even though he's Sting.
Even though he's Sting, just give him a aluminum bat. You know what I mean? But
and a chair.
It is what it. And a chair, yeah, and a chair, and whatchamacallit, a catwalk with a cable. But
Bruce Willis, Die Hard, with the messed up foot and everything. Yo, that'd be awesome.
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like. Come out to the coast, have a few laughs, meet your friends, have a good time.
Dude, if they can do him and my boy, rest in peace. What's his name?
Hans Gruber.
Hans, yeah, they can do.
It ain't Christmas till Hans falls from Nakatomi.
Yep, true story.
Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Alan Rickman. Yeah, rest in peace. Let me see. I think I have the Funko Pop of him when he played Severus Snape. And the thing is, I bought that Funko Pop about a few months after he died. And I was like, I have to have this in my collection. And I still do. He runs for like $80 right now. I'm like, damn, he used to run for like $20 at one point. Now he's freaking 80. It's crazy.
Like, what other one-off characters do you think should be made like a cult classic?
Well, Die Hard, Bruce Willis. I would like that. That'll be mine.
Wow, you're really gonna make me think. All right.
Ooh, Evel Knievel.
Okay. Any character?
Yeah.
From the 80s or 90s?
80s, 90s, even 70s, if you could go
all right.
far.
Space Camp, Jinx the robot.
There you go.
Jinx sent Max to space.
Mm-hmm.
I would want and I wouldn't want that necessarily 1/6. I'd want that more like a little bigger. Cause literally, like, he's BB-8 before BB-8 was a thing.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, what about this one? I don't know if Sideshow will be able to pull it off, but think about it. Freaking Short Circuit, Johnny 5.
Yes.
Johnny 5, yes.
Now, what version?
Both. Give me 3. Give me
the
first version, the second version with his mohawk and he's all battle damage.
Yep.
And then give me the third one when he's all gold when he's a citizen.
Yeah, that
like C-3PO, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The only C-3PO will get
the gold. Johnny 5 put C-3PO to shame.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was Midas before Midas.
Exactly. Oh, Last Starfighter. That
Wow.
You've been called to fight the Empire.
Rocky Horror. Rocky Horror. Yeah.
I have one. I might be on the wild side with this, and I would prefer Hot Toys to do it. But if Sideshow can give us this beautiful sculpt as is, let me get the Bigfoot, Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
Yes. And at that point, you almost need to do John Lithgow.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
A replacement for Chewie. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How about Lieutenant Aldo Rain in Glorious Bastards? Because they've already done the third-party Fury figures, which look great. But Aldo Rain from Inglourious Bastards.
How about Elliot and E.T.?
I mean, well, hey, here's the thing. That would actually work in Star Wars universe. Because ET species is on camera in the prequels.
Yep.
Nah, I think I don't mind ET, but if they gotta do Elliot, they'll probably have to do a 2-pack with ET.
Yeah, and a
no,
bike.
Make it an exclusive pack where it's him, his bike, with ET that you could wrap a blanket on, and he fits inside the basket.
So basically, another version of Grogu.
No, not Grogu.
No, I'm saying like what the Grogu packs are having. You know how like they have the different ones, and one is a crate where it's specifically to have them sitting in, something like that.
Yeah, but I want this one fully articulated with all the bells and whistles. Even give me the extended neck. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I want a bag of M&M's.
Reese's Pieces, not M&M's.
Reese's Pieces. You're right.
M&M's would not give them money for product advertising and for
product
film.
placement. Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Blackbird Tech. There was a third-party Jules and Vincent.
Wait, didn't Blitzway do this? No, it wasn't Blitzway. It
was a third party.
No. Someone did one.
Was it Asmus?
No, wasn't Asmus.
Oh wait. I think you're. Yep, I think you're right.
It's that company that's doing the boys.
Oh,
Star Race.
Star Race, yeah, Star Race came out.
Okay. Oh, thank you, 1-6-figure focus. Yes, we all agree.
Yes, we do all agree.
Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. That includes Bruce Willis.
Let me look up Star Race because they have one.
Oh yeah, Mr. T, the A-Team, Clubber Lang, Murdoch.
Wait a minute, there you go. They could do the A-Team. Sideshow can do the A-Team.
But if they do the A-Team, they better include the van.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get flack for this.
Yeah, you're already getting flack, my guy.
Bro, how I'm getting flack when I'm coming up with good ideas. But this one I'm gonna have a good flack. This one I'm gonna get flack for because I personally love it because it brings me back to good.
You're mad at getting flack.
Mario Brothers.
Okay, no.
No, that's not. No, I can see like
yeah. I like that.
Mario Brothers with John Leguizamo and my boy from Roger Rabbit. Ooh, another one, Roger Rabbit.
Ooh,
it was Jessica Rabbit, Roger Rabbit. Shoot,
yeah. Ooh, Diablo Fett.
You judge.
Oh, sorry.
You give us the judge.
Ooh,
give us the judge.
Christopher Lloyd.
Who? Christopher Lloyd is the judge. Come on.
Diablo Fett. That's awesome. Sean Connery from Outland. It's basically a spin-off of the Alien universe without it specifically saying it's the Alien universe. Mm-hmm. That's a good movie.
They did Species already, right? Did they give us the male version? Give us the male
they've
version?
only done Species 1, not Species 2.
They should give us Species 2. They should give us the upgrade.
What other ones?
Come on, chat. Hook us up. Come on. Something different.
I'm trying to find. Oh, they don't have him anymore. Star Ace did that figure from Pulp Fiction. I forgot. I can't find him anymore. They probably already sold out with it.
You talking about the Samuel Jackson figure?
Not Samuel Jackson. John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Yeah. They did one. I remember seeing it on Sideshow a while back.
I got one for you. And I don't know if this has been done by a third party or not, but it's another Bruce Willis. 12 Monkeys, but he's in the actual environmental suit at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
But which version, though? Or OG Captain Planet or War Machine Don Cheadle Captain Planet?
Don Cheadle. Please.
Transporter?
Yes.
Y'all are out of your damn minds with that. Oh my god.
No. That's just to stir up a little controversy. But here is something that no one's ever thought of. Let them do Michael Knight and Kit.
Oh yeah. That would be awesome.
And that's just because Hot Toys has given us a lot already. Right, and we have how many pre-orders and how many releases within the year of those pre-orders, and how many has been pushed back. And then the tsunami comes.
All right, I've got one for you, and this is more for like a history buff. Denzel Washington from Glory.
Yeah. Wow. That'd be that.
I mean, that's that movie is so amazing, but like he's done such an amazing job. And again, because like that's a real story, and those guys like trained like 45 minutes an hour south of me. So
this is have this in 1/6 scale, and it would be nice to have this particular, just like a little mini set. You know, it's 1/6 scale, but it's not super expensive, but it's cute. The little spaceship aliens from Batteries Not Included.
yes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool too. It'd be like a Grogu. It'd be like a Grogu set.
Yeah, be a pack, a droid pack.
Oh
Droid
man,
pack.
this will be so cool! Like a 50th anniversary or something. Peter Pan and Hook from the movie Hook.
Yes.
Yo.
Yes.
But
Robin Williams?
that would be awesome. Now, here's the thing, though. How hard it would be to get Robin Williams' likenesses right, because his family and his estate is super Loctite about anything related to Robin Williams. Like, they don't want anything like negative to come out about him or anything like that. So they're controlling from like a positive point. So I mean, unless they could knock it absolutely out of the park. And the funny thing is that I watched that like yesterday, and I completely forgot how good it was.
So I was gonna bring this up real quick. Okay, Lou. Oh my God, you and Pop, get out of here! Like you can stick. Hey, I was gonna give you a freaking alley-oop for freaking Mario Brothers, because that was awesome. That was an awesome choice. Now, I'll take the alley-oop back, bro.
No. You can't, because I'll tell you this right now. If you do your history with Popeye, Popeye is the first anti-hero, and he's the first person in comic book history to be called superhuman or Superman. He is a Superman because of the fight between him and Bluto. They should have killed each other, but they're still alive, and it's in the comics. Do your history, you will know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're damn.
I mean, if you're gonna do a Popeye at that point, just do the '80s version of the live action Robin Williams.
Live action Robin Williams is what I'm talking about. That like Sideshow could do it if we could get the license for that. I'm saying we could get Hook, and we can get Popeye, because I don't want to see Robin Williams, as the creepy guy working in Dwayne Reed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Spawn? Oh wait.
All right. Okay, so JFK. I started collecting just prior to 2021. Are the secondary market prices for Hot Toys so high due to a current bubble like everything else at the moment, or did they always hold such high resale values? Ever since I started collecting Funko Pops, and I've seen the resale values, the way they come over the years, and then when me translating over to Hot Toys, I wasn't surprised, especially with the level of detail these figures are, and especially how limited they were in the last 10 years. It's been 10 years since they've been
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years, right? Yeah. It didn't surprise me about the resale, especially certain characters like Jack Sparrow, who has not been done in years. Their resale value is going to go up. The reason why is because new collectors are coming in, and he got this resale values of these figures going higher, because there's the limit to how many there are in the market, or people are not even considering selling them at that point. And when they do, it's such a high margin because not many people have these.
Yeah, I mean, just an example, Hoth Leia. Hoth Leia is one of those figures. She sat around for a little bit, and retail was like $220. Now, like, if you're looking for a new one, you're not gonna like a good fan price on a new sealed box Leia is $450 to $475. Me and Loco Lu, we were at New York Comic Con. We saw a used Hoth Leia for $450, and somebody right after we saw it was looking at it. So like certain characters, certain representations of figures, they'll go for even more because people who have it are not even selling it. So it's not much more of a bubble for, again, with certain lines or figures. It's more of an actual supply and demand, because once the initial supply is done, that's it. They're not making these figures right again unless they come out with a reissue.
And the reissue is only 5% for Hot Toys, so that's a very low number. So you're talking Iron Man mostly. So.
And now Jonathan Shinson's like, wait, I can get how much for Leia?
So this is a good one here. Yeah, throw in Mel Gibson from Peytstrick. Civil War themed shelf would be yo. If
you need a Heath Ledger too with Patriot.
If they do it, like I don't think they'll ever do the Patriot line. Anybody, like if Sideshow does it, I'll still get them. But if a third party does Mel Gibson from the Patriot with the freaking flag about to go in, and get the bad guy in there too, I'm picking both.
Yeah, when he fights the Dragoons. Yep.
Yeah. Yo.
I just thought of a nice
and the French. Get the French in there. Get the Frenchie in there, bro. I want the French.
Gerard Depardieu.
Yeah.
I want a 2-pack of this because I'm a big Arnold fan. True Lies.
Okay.
True Lies, but Hot Toys has to do that one. That's not.
See, but I can see Schwarzenegger, but what do you want? Tom Arnold or Jamie Lee Curtis?
That's the thing.
Because if you're gonna go Jamie Lee Curtis, I know exactly what scene you're going to.
I want her in her little skimpy outfit with the gun, where she fumbles it and it falls down the stairs, and she gives you the thumbs up look. Like, that was perfect.
Damn, DonPrime. You out of your damn mind. Bad, DonPrime. Bad. I know.
Hey, everyone was thinking it.
I know. It's what you're talking about.
Last action hero Arnold.
Yes. Last action hero Arnold. Yes.
I iced that guy, to coin a phrase.
What else? Give me an official Conan the Barbarian of Arnold, or Conan the Destroyer.
That'd be good too, but it has to be a Bison body.
Right, and I've seen people done it before, but to be officially licensed, like have Iconic do it. If Iconic could get the license for that specific film franchise and get the rights done, because I believe, if I'm correct, the license for Conan is so skewed and it just like it's weird. And that's why they haven't done another film since after Jason Momoa's iteration, because they can't get the story right, or they can't just do how the books portray it, because it's just that good, But
yes, Major Pain, Blank Man.
Blank Man.
At least you didn't say Meteor Man.
Dude, why not? Meteor Man was fun.
Meteor Man compared to Blank Man and Major Pain.
No. Not compared. Not who's better, but it was.
I mean the suits.
The suits, dude. Meteor Man's suit was dope.
Oh, again, this is where I didn't. Again, I thought it looked like part of the thing for Blank Man is it's supposed to look like that, so that's more appealing. But the Meteor Man's, it kind of almost felt like B-level budget. Maybe that's for some people part of the appeal.
It's supposed to look like a B-list character.
All right, so I wanted to bring this up real quick. So Denobi, he's setting up for his stream, right? So he won't be able to come in tonight. But he did message me. I'm getting blown up on DMs regarding the DeLorean. I'm most likely going to have to do a live stream tonight addressing some of these concerns. So there are concerns about the DeLorean right now. There really isn't a lot of people in the community who owns the original Hot Toys DeLorean. Because everyone skipped the original DeLorean because they thought that the second one was going to be released. So now people, so there was a 6-year wait. So it makes sense that there's a lot of questions about the new DeLorean. But I'm very surprised that a lot of people having their concerns about Hot Toys working on the Mark II right now. Because so far it looks great. The only thing they got to work on is getting the wheels a bit more flushed and call it a day.
That and making the wheels function. Because we saw the prototype. The wires are on the outside of the axle going straight into the rim of the wheels. But that can be mitigated if they put it in the inside. But the issue is rotation. We don't want the wires to rotate unless it's like a specific light source head that's in that section that doesn't, falter or whatever. So that's if you want it to roll. 9 times out of 10, none of us is going to roll this. None of us. We're going to keep it in flight mode. Or
now, and here's
the most part.
I'm sorry. Now, here's the thing that I look. So this almost, and I know that it's Back to the Future 2, but if you watch the end of Back to the Future 1, you actually see the car take off. You see the actual transformation of the wheels. So as far as the actual wheel assembly, these structurally are correct by the shape and the actual like spacing in the middle. What they need to do is they need to find a way to either take the whole joint and actually raise it up in the wheel well. Because if they raised it up 2 or 3 centimeters and make it flush, and then find a way for it actually to have the clearance space for it to, rotate up, it would be perfect. Again, the only thing is they might need to work on the screw or the pin connector so, it's black. So, it's just the visual aspect of it. They can't have a silver screw on something that needs to be all black, which is a minor nitpick.
Wait, there was a stream? There was a stream, last night's stream? Which last night's stream? What happened? It got preheated. What do you mean got preheated? What happened? Yo, Fad.
Yeah, well, details.
Gossip. I know what they're talking about.
Oh, is this the John conversation about like the reissues and how it's not right for him, the collector? They're not doing a pack.
The integrity of
you know what? This is business. You know what? I'm sorry you're pissed that your DeLorean isn't going to be able to fetch you $3,200 on eBay anymore.
How dare you, Don? How dare you?
No, you know what? That's elitist right off the bat. That's not even rational. Guess what? I'm not going to get it, but everybody else who wanted it and was at some point looking to spend north of $2,000 to $2,500, congratulations, you can get this. Don't ever let anyone tell you that reissues are a bad thing. Because if you want to invest, you invest in Hasbro, the actual company. You invest in Disney. Buyer beware with that. But again, Hot Toys are not an investment. I mean, even if you want to buy toys to flip them, do what Denobi does. When there's going to be a HasLab project that funds, buy as many as you can, and then keep one and flip 4, and then just keep the process going. Hot Toys unto themselves are not an investment. And stop thinking like they are. Rant over.
Well, here's my opinion on the whole situation. There's people that feel like he does, and I don't know if it's a minority. I don't know the numbers according to that, but according to what I see, everyone's hyped about this one because they skipped the first one to get the hover conversion one because we saw that it was going to come out, but we thought it was going to be immediate. Now, if we were to go down the line from car 1, 2, and 3, everyone knows that car 2 is the best car. Not the third one, not the one that's being pushed by the train or whatever the case may be, or being pulled by horses, and not the first one. Even though the first one is the iconic one, and the first movie is the better movie for most people, but it still holds its value. It still holds its integrity because it's the first one. It looks exactly how it does in the first film, and it doesn't have the extra details that this one does or the light up features. They put a little bit more into this one, and if you really want to get technical, they're really two different. They're two different. One you could push, and the other one you could levitate, and that's the difference.
Well, here's another thing too. Here's another thing. You could still sell your original DeLorean for $2,000. Will people buy it? That's the problem right there. Will people buy it? That's only for those that want the original, not the new that's coming out. All right. If you want the authentic original one, you can still sell it for $2,000 all you want. That's if the collector wants to purchase it. And I'm sorry that you missed your chance. You missed the window to sell it before when this didn't come out. That's all new at that point. But here's another thing: it's not a reissue. It is just the Mark II.
Yeah, it's a Mark II. It's not a reissue. It's a revamped version. It's
a reimagining.
It's a 2.0 on a 2.0.
Okay. Yep.
Christopher, you want to join in, Chris? I'll invite you, Chris. I'll invite you, Chris. Those that want the episode 1 versus the episode 2 are those that want the authentic version or the chronologic of the Grail. So the thing is, for example, if the Hulkbuster was not reissued, this would be the Iron Man of Iron Mans to have in your collection. I mean, before it got reissued. Now, it still is, though. It still is. And I could see this still reaching the $4,000 again if it ever sells out and then takes some time to build up. But still, this is the Iron Man you still want to have in your collection. And this is the Grail Iron Man. So the original Mark I would be sort of like the Grail piece of your Marty / Back to the Future line. You know what I mean?
Yep. But I want to say this though. The Mark I of the DeLorean has its value. It still has its integrity because it's not going to get remade again because of the new. So for the purist, this is my go-to car. Not the hover conversion and not the 3.0 being pulled by chariots and pushed by a train. I need the one that came first. The one that you need 88 miles per hour. We need some roads. You know, I need the flux capacitor, all that. You get what I'm saying?
There you go. JFK put it perfectly right there. And the completionist types will still want the original one with the rest. So the thing is, you're going to have to play the game, John, or whoever the hell you are. You got to play the game now. You got to throw in some incentive. You still want to sell for $2,000, you might have to throw in a Marty in there just to sweeten the pot to sell it for $2,000 or $3,000 or whatever. You know what I mean? Either way, you're gonna have to work to sell it for $3,000 or $2,000 or whatever the hell you want to sell it for resale buys.
Well, it's not so much as selling it. Like I think the argument was, it wasn't so much about selling it. It's about the validity of the collection, of its rarity. Like this is like one of those pieces. Like I understand that these pieces were low in number stocks, right? So it has its numbering. It's just that we don't know what that number is. It's just very low because you don't see it often. And now that you see it popping up, you know, it's going for $2,000. But, you know, I will buy a Mark I DeLorean for $1,500 shipped tonight. See? Look at
Let's go! Let's go!
And me and Doc Smith will see. We see things eye to eye. Like I will drop that kind of money on the DeLorean, but if I can get the one that I want, which is the Part 2, the Mark II, then I'm gonna go for the Mark II. Now, just imagine what's gonna happen 10, 20 years from now down the line. Because think about it, we're still we're still going through the pandemic. There's people who are not working still. There's people who are still trying to get back on their feet for other things. Not everybody's going to have the capital to buy this off the bat.
So here's another thing I want to bring up. So right here, there you go. Boxton brought up a good point here. The original Sword Trooper keeps its value even after the release of the second two. True story. True story. So we have not seen the effects of this figure yet. This figure's pre-order release on the original one just yet. Hell, the original one might hold its value. People might still be buying it for $2,000. You never know.
But here's, and again, this is just like a hypothetical. So even though this is like the 2.0 version, the 2.0, even if it was at the end, the 2.0 was still in the original Back to the Future, then went directly into so this vehicle can essentially serve as the DeLorean for the first two movies. So maybe that's why John's thinking also, if I ever need to sell, well, this technically can do both. You know, at the end scene, Doc crashes into the garage, the trash cans, starts pulling out stuff, putting him to Mr. Fusion. Guess what? Well, that was end of the Back to the Future one, but that's exactly this vehicle. So
yeah, but he was specifically speaking about the first iteration and it holding its integrity in his collection and as a piece, period. Which
it's a toy. It's not a Mona Lisa.
Yeah, but I see his argument because a lot of us, we see it as toys because it's toys is in the name, but we also see it as art pieces. This is why we're paying the prices that we're paying. So I see his argument. I see where he's going with it, but honestly, it's in the name, toys, and in my opinion, I could see where he's going with it, but it's still a toy. It's plastic. You know, it's not a Jack Pollock painting. You know, it's not a Pablo Picasso, you know, or a Michelangelo or a Da Vinci. You know, this is Hot Toys.
So was there like a fight that went down, or it was just an argument?
No. It was a strong debate, and the premise was the integrity and the value and the fact that, you know, coming up with 2.0s and stuff like that, it devalues and takes away the integrity of the figure that came before it, kind of like Mark III and then the Mark III diecast. You get what I'm saying?
Well, the Mark III diecast is a far superior figure to the. Yeah, so.
Bingo. So improvements have been made, and I think there's a little bit of a fear of, and that's just me speculating. This is not confirmed. This is just speculation that they may do a 2.0 on the version 1 with all the light up features, because remember the headlights don't work on the first one.
Wow, can you imagine? That'd be wild. The community will have, like, if they have an issue with this, can you imagine a 2.0 reissue of that one?
And I think that's where the conversation was supposed to go to. Like, I think that's why he was bringing up the question, because people do feel that way. Some of them, not everybody, because the majority of people want the new one.
Wow. I mean, if he's really complaining about, you know, lines being rebooted or, you know, 2.0 or 3.0 is coming out, yeah, I hope he never gets into Masterpiece Transformers, because they're, you know, on their third reboot of the line since 2005.
I think
different
it was
scales
just more of
and
a discussion piece. Like when I came into the conversation and I heard that, I think it was just a question generally asking, and then his feelings about it, but not so much like, you know, like, of course, he's just bringing up a topic. How do you argue that? You know what I mean? Like, change my mind kind of situation. Can you change my mind?
Christopher Reaver brought up, is it possible this has some cross tie-in with the DMC announcing their new DeLorean? Yes and no. Yes and no. I think it's I think Hot Toys also saw a flex move on Jazz Inc. They're like, hold my beer.
I think this is what happened. Jazz Inc. talked to Universal because he's doing the WB Batmobiles and submitted his ticket for discussion of acquiring the license, right?
Yeah.
So the people who own the license have to check who they gave the license to, and if that's in breach of contract, if they go give it to someone else. So if Hot Toys has the contract and their contract is similar to like Fantastic Four with Fox 5, or the X-Men with Fox 5, or Spiderman with Sony, where you have a timetable to release something to hold the license, the leasing that you have for those rights. So that way you can keep filtering it. This is why Sony doesn't give Spider-Man back to Marvel, because as long as they pump out a film, they can hold on to Spider-Man as long as they want. Because
it's every 4 to 5 years they got to put a Spider-Man movie out.
Exactly, and that's the contract. So think of it like that, but with the figure and the making of the figure. That's why we didn't see nothing for 6 years.
So Ghostbuster says all the lights work on the first one. The only lights that don't work is the front dashboard. Check it on my video on Mark 1 on my channel. Yeah, go over to
Will do.
Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters Plus collectors. Check them out.
Will do. Thank you for telling me because I did not know that because I don't own the DeLorean one. Thank you.
And it also has AC power. Okay. I think I remember Dolby saying that. It does have AC power. So, Loco Lu, Paul Moraz is asking, question, do you use the same protection on Mezco as you would with Hot Toys?
It depends. It depends. It solely depends. If the suit is mostly encased in that vinyl, I would use a 303 on it just to be extra safe. But here's the kicker. You have a different scale and the thickness is the same. So the folds are different. The folds are not the same. Plus, you have ratchet joints on most of these figures like Spiderman and so on and so forth. And with these, you don't have ratchets. So it's more like it'll hold, but give it time, it'll go back into a more comfortable position. It'll hold, but after time, it'll start to crease and all that other stuff. So you would want to protect your figure. You don't want to keep it in such a dynamic pose for too long, because I did that mistake with one of my Batmans and he had a dent in his arm. So it's a scarring, if you will, on the figure. But for me, it gives it a little bit of character because it's Batman. But
battle damage custom.
Bingo. My version.
So, all right, I just wanted to hear what was happening with that argument about the Mark One and stuff. So I'm guessing Denobi's trying to explain more about those that don't know about the Mark One.
I think he's trying to bring everybody's worries and fears to a steady calm because he believes in Hot Toys has an opportunity to give us the one-to-one version of what we deserve. Because when I say not deserve, but what we're going to pay for, because a lot of people are hesitant to purchase this because it doesn't look flush. Some people are doing that, but not everyone. Majority of people are actually buying this. But the complaints is it's not flushed enough. That's basically it. The complaints is not flushed enough, which we all agree it's not flush enough. So we're kind of like, Hot Toys, please make it flush. Please do it right. Please do it right. Don't give us a Tony Stank. We will buy this. I'm putting in my pre-order now. But please hook it up. You already have my money, but make sure you do it right, please. And I think that's the direction that our big brother Denobi is going to. You know what I mean? Because you know him, man. He loves the franchise, and he's not going to hesitate. He prefers Hot Toys over anything else. So, got to give the man respect. He knows his stuff. He's been a veteran collector, specifically in the 1/6 scale community and in the hobby itself. So you gotta pay dues where dues is at in knowledge. You know what I mean?
You know okay. Denobi was in the chat and he tried to say it was a new release. But the guy on the stream wasn't having it. He said it was a reissue. Hot Toys shouldn't have released it.
Yeah, I think that was said too.
Well, at that point, if that collector strongly feels that it was a reissue and not a new released version of the DeLorean, which it is, it's a 2.0 of the Mark, not 2.0, but the Mark II of the franchise, because there's 3 different versions of the DeLorean. So,
and it's all based on the wheels. Okay, just ask him this. Okay, the DeLorean that you have, can the wheels convert? Yes, that's an issue. But no, they don't convert. Guess what? The one that's out is not the same because there is additional features and it's a different vehicle. Okay. I mean, that's the thing. It is not the 1.0. The 1.0 didn't have the cover conversions. It didn't have the Mr. Fusion. You can call this a reissue all you like, but you can get a turd and polish it. But guess what? It's still a polished turd. It's a 2.0. It is not a reissue. It is not the same vehicle.
Okay.
That's like Mark II and Mark III. Mark II has rivets and it's all silver chrome. Well, silver polish. And then you got the color red and gold.
Yep, and then for the 3, you got the white walls. Then you have the new control panel on the hood. then you've got the extra, stuff on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Because this thing doesn't even have the pole attachment that the one does.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So I wanted to bring this up for our last discussion. So we're done with the DeLorean stuff. I just wanted to hear what was going on in Collector Weekly as far as like the argument, because I'm like, the hell are you guys talking about? Like, what argument? That streamer must hate sneakers because that's all they do is reissue. Oh my God, J-Rob.
Yeah, thank God I'm not in the sneaker
facts.
game.
That's facts, because listen, the only way you're gonna get in the sneaker game is to buy it and sell it right away. You're not getting it to hold it for longevity. You're getting it to sell it right away, and that's the sneaker game. You do not want to hold things longer because there will be reissues. For instance, all the Jordans.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean but that might be a little different thing too, though, because unlike Hottoys, Michael Jordan actually not only owns the Jordan brand, gets a direct profit from every pair sold. He also is a part owner of Nike and actually has direct say over the Jordan line.
Yeah, but still, it's the reissue topic. Like, oh, this is a reissue, even if the color's slightly different. It's a reissue.
But all right, so I
ahead.
wanted to bring this up with you guys. Are you guys aware the 2023 storm that Nobi pointed out in his stream a few days ago with James? Like, I was listening to it and I wanted to bring it up with Nobi when he came in, but he's setting up for his stream at 9:30. But yeah, look what we're getting at 2023. Same year as the freaking DeLorean. So, and pretty much, I think the summer. When is DeLorean coming out? It's the summer, right?
I'm going to be honest. I potentially see that being delayed.
Summer of 2023, yeah.
Yeah, I potentially see that going to be end fourth quarter 2023 or quarter 1 2024.
Oh, definitely. And this is not including the dock issues that we're still currently having.
Yeah. Now, I mean, when I look at that list, obviously Fennec. And then I'm like, I'm still going between Doc and Green Goblin. Who am I gonna get?
You get both.
Because the thing is though, because I'm also looking at another quarter scale. Once my other Maji cases come in, I'll have the space opened up. So I mean, do I want the quarter scale Batman?
And the DeLorean comes out right with all those damn figures, which is crazy. So let me bring that up again right there. So we got all these coming out 2023, and two quarter scales that are ranging between what $500 and $700, right? Both of them. Not even the quarter scale Mark IV is $1,000 with the game tree. That's ridiculous. And with the Goblin and Doc Ock together puts you at almost $800. And that quarter scale Batman, that's gonna be a good one too to get. Wow, 2023 summer is gonna be wild.
Well, here's the thing too. If you're also talking about 2023, that time frame, you're also missing potentially another big name figure, which I'm surprised Denobi might not have put on or forgot about it. Diecast Mark 1. So there's another $450, $60 figure to your list.
Let me see. When's the Iron Man Mark 1 coming out? Is it coming out? That's coming out
because my payments don't start until October, and I'm on the eight payment plan, like the max I can do. So that puts it, right square at like May 2023, based on the scheduling given.
That's like the end of spring going into summer.
So.
Okay, there you go. 455. That's with shipping and handling, shipping, handling, and tax. That puts it up pretty much 520, 530. And what we're working with here, April 2023 and June of 2023. So pretty much summer.
Yeah, I mean
delays. We still gotta count delays because think about it. How many figures we were supposed to get in January that never dropped, or before January and never dropped, i.e. Miles Morales, Ahsoka,
Cable.
Come on, Cable. But we still got March for Cable. Cable is January to March.
You know, the one thing I am okay with the way these figures are sitting, it gives me time to work on them. That's the one thing that I'm positive about for me. Positive for me anyway, is the longer they sit, the more time I could work on them. So I could army build my 501st, army build my Stormtrooper Commandos, army build who else was army build? Dark Troopers.
You know, you're gonna army build the Halo troopers, the Spartans.
If they come out, if 3-0 throws us a bone with the Halo verse, that'd be awesome. I'll pick those up without any.
Well, I'm gonna grab a Master Chief just for the fact it's the OG styling, not the super huge, 80 shoulder pads, like you're wearing a business suit type deal.
Let me see. What would be the height for Master Chief? Let me look up Fallout armors.
He'll be the size of Kingpin.
No, in the Mjolnir, wasn't he like 7'6" in the Mjolnir armor?
Yeah, he was the smallest one too. He was the smallest Spartan, male Spartan. He was the smallest male Spartan. He was supposed to be the smallest one.
Well, you mean like the OG full Spartan, not like the subsequent series when it was basically a limited Spartan where they didn't do the full manipulation.
Yeah.
But again, that also depends on what canon books you've read. Because they've made different Spartans or different programs, subvariants of the Spartans, where they only had some genetic mutation where they actually didn't do the bone extensions.
Well, I'm going to the original lore. Original lore before the novel started retconning a lot of stuff.
Okay, so all right, yeah. So you're going the full on. We're opening you up, and if you die, you die.
Yeah.
So basically, the beginning of Soldier.
Yeah. Now, there's one retcon I really liked, which I was fine with. It was not a recent one. They did it during the Halo 3 craze. I think that was the book when they did it. So Sergeant Johnson, his backstory, he's a Spartan 1. You guys didn't know he was a Spartan 1, the first generation Spartan, the first generation, not the armored augmented versions, but just slight augmentations, just slight. Yeah,
like Master Chief in his class, they were the second generation where they did, they grab them as kids, they give them the augmentations, then they put them in surgery, train them, then more augmentation, more surgery. Like Johnson only got minimal. He got like
augmentation.
Yeah, he was like phase 0. He was a test rabbit. He got minor stuff. But that also explains why he's so badass. He's literally a super soldier without it being the next level.
So the Fallout armors, they stand about 14 inches tall, right? So a Spartan will probably be about maybe 13 inches. So or pushing close. 12 to 13. Because this would be the biggest of the Spartans. Well, this would be elite at that point. This would be because they got to show that height difference between the Halo.
Well, I mean, they got to be bigger than like the later run Iron Man armors, like the Mark 7 and the Mark 50 and the 85. So you're talking at least 12.75 to 13 inches for a Spartan.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
I mean, maybe you're talking Venom size or just a hair under. But again, it also depends on how they're going to, present this. Is this, Master Chief, is he, is he the smallest or are they all that size now? Or within that general time frame?
No, but certain Spartans are way bigger than Chief, like George. From
And there are other Spartans that are much smaller, but they're the females or the different generations of Spartans.
Yeah, like Kelly, she's smaller than Chief, but she's tall. She's taller than an average human.
So. She's taller than me. Maybe like a
Now weren't some of the ODSTs actually given limited augmentation? I think it's been a while since I've read some of the books.
Some of them were given, but is quite limited. Like Buck, he was augmented.
Yeah, the commando units of the ODSTs.
Yeah, Buck, played by Nathan Fillion, he was augmented. He later became a Spartan, part of the Halo.
But
5,
he was a 4 though, right?
Halo 5.
No, he was a Spartan 4 or Spartan 5. That series, because
Yes,
like Chiefs of
not
Spartan
Spartan 4,
2 is
Spartan 5.
3.
I think it was Spartan 5.
Okay.
Because
In the
Spartan 4.
chat, confirm it in the chat if you're familiar. Confirm it in the chat. Let's
Yeah,
get this debate
we're
to
super
rest.
nerds. The fact we're even talking about this, so.
Yep. Me, I don't remember.
Let me see. With Batman next month, they can finally release the Birds of Prey Harley with. Yeah, they can. They can. I really want to see what WW84 Wonder Woman is going to be like. If that head sculpt is perfection, I might pick that one up and say, well, you know, I can't say no to the golden armor. That golden armor is beautiful too.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Put that next to Midas.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the C3PO gang. Yeah.
Put that next to Midas and your chrome stormtrooper. Your gold chrome stormtrooper.
That, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so we have a couple of releases that have. We have a couple of figures that haven't been released yet. That are slated. So we got the Birds of Prey, both Harleys, the Wonder Woman, 84. We got Cable, we got Anakin, we got Jango Fett,
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, Darth Maul.
The other Ahsoka.
The transport troopers slated to release according to the schedule.
Transport
from Mando.
Yeah. Wow.
And
That's
then
damn.
I mean, and Hunter's supposed to technically release Q2 to Q3 this year.
Yep.
And then the Scout this summer. So it's literally like, okay, are you gonna release anything? It's like Hot Toys do something like the meme.
When does Cody come out? The Bad Batch Cody.
There's no Bad Batch Cody. You mean Hunter?
Echo?
Yeah,
I think he's
Hunter,
talking about Echo.
Echo. I'm sorry, Echo. Like, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I've been up for.
No, it's all good, brother. It's all good.
But yeah, Echo.
You mean Lobot in disguise?
Lobot in disguise. Oh, Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder. People keep forgetting about this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked like it's a variation. That vest looks like a variation of what the freaking Death Watch Mando's packing. So that would be pleather right there. Damn it. I'm not happy with that.
Pleather on pleather, baby. Pleather on pleather.
So I'm going to have to pleather that up.
Nate.
Yo, that's going to be ridiculous.
I don't envy you right now. But, ooh, good news.
What's up?
Everything blue screen I'm getting.
You getting everything blue screen?
Everything blue screen I'm getting. If Geeking
Miles Morales. Look, Miles Morales too. Yeah. Shoot.
Oh, and the Dark Trooper.
I told you. You got Miles. You got Dark Trooper. You have Wait, who's supposed to drop? Wait, when does
Loki? Yo, Loki got delayed.
Oh, and Gideon.
Gideon.
Yeah. I think Gideon's going to be low numbers. I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's that Daddy Gideon. Moff Gideon can be another Krennic waiting to happen.
Oh yeah, like people are sleeping on that. You guys can't be sleeping on that. I'm sorry. What makes Star Wars is the villains. You can't have Star Wars without the bad guys, and the bad guys are not what you think they are. Like, you can have as many opposition rebel fighters as you want, but none of them is going to be as important as the opposition, the Empire, the Sith. All hail Sith.
Wow, look at that. DeLorean time machine facing off against the bestsellers.
Now, by bestsellers, do they do it by overall number or by what the actual pre-order amount is? Because again, you do 10 DeLorean pre-orders versus 18 Doc Ox. I mean, or do they do it by actual physical number pre-ordered?
I'm assuming it's physical number pre-ordered.
Remember, you got to drop the $82 of NRD for this too. These guys, they did it for free. But the DeLorean, you had to work for it. You gotta drop that stack on racks and racks on stacks and stacks on racks and racks on stacks.
And the coupons.
And the coupons.
That's a fact. And that's a fact. Give me a second.
Ooh, single songwriter. They're going to unseal and reveal that T60 can't. Ooh, I gotta check that out. I got to check that out. Oh my god, I can't wait. That's gonna be a good day. That's gonna be a good day. What's up?
Oh, are you still gonna grab the ammo station or the power station?
Sorry.
You mean you came to your senses and you're not gonna spend $800 on that?
I came to my senses because Hot just keep dropping these vehicles now. I can't even get that power station anymore. That's bye. I'm not gonna spend $800 on a power station when I could spend $800 on another DeLorean. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I told you so, Nate.
I know. That was the old day. I'm the new. How you like the new?
The new.
How you like the new?
I knew back then, and that means the you. That you're not gonna go spend the $800 on something that is gonna sit pretty in the background when you can.
I was this close. Literally, I was this close, man. True story, man. I was this close.
No. To quote my alter ego, you never had it. You never had your pre-order.
Bruh.
Just say.
Don't go family on me, bro. Don't go family on me, bro.
You never had it. You never had your pre-order. That's the new line.
Bruh. Why you gotta do me like that, bruh?
It's like
damn
family.
I thought you would drop your mic and be like, peace later.
Wow.
No, I did.
Wow, that's funny.
Nah, I just gotta do some dishes real quick. It's gonna get loud, so I'm gonna mute my mic.
Well, hey, hold off because we're gonna end the stream now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nate's gonna go do his guest appearance.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Can I get some sleep?
I need a nap before I do my unboxing stream at midnight. So
yeah,
gotcha.
If I'm not gonna be up, who am I kidding? I've been up all day.
Well, you need sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't go family. Yeah. Hashtag yeah, Lou. Do not go family on me, bro. Don't go family on me. All right.
Singer songwriter. Hashtag this. You never had it. You never had your pre-order. Okay, that's the hashtag. You never had it, and you never had your pre-order.
Hey Nate, you getting any of the core skills or the new No Way Home villains? I'm getting everything, man.
Are you getting the quarter skills Spider-Man as well? All of them?
Yeah. If the No Way Homes, if there's a No Way Home quarter skill, I'm getting it. Like I'm giving everything. I'm giving my heart and soul and my monies to Hot Toys because of No Way Home. All right, like No Way Home. That movie was such a moment in my life that I'm like, damn, they brought back the Beatles. That's what's crazy. Like when you're able to bring back the Beatles, you got my heart, baby. Mm-hmm. You put in the work to bring back the Beatles, and it wasn't perfect, but you brought them back. You brought the Beatles back, man. All right, that's all I'm saying. That's something that Star Wars didn't do. That's what Kathleen Kennedy could not do. Mm-hmm. With all the money and all the backing she had, she couldn't bring back the Beatles. You know. Yeah, and I need
she wanted to kill the Beatles from existence.
Exactly. You murdered the freaking Beatles.
Because the Force is feminine.
With a giant X mark through Luke Skywalker in the office. Oops, we weren't supposed to see that, were we?
Like, seriously, like, the problem with this is all Mary Sue. Give us something with actual story. Underworld. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got story there. We love her.
Kira had more story than Rey, let's be honest. Kira had more of a backstory and more of an emotional connection. Because you at least understood why she was doing what she did.
They treated the legacy characters No Way Home with respect. There you go. Like, it didn't have to be perfect. They treated them with respect. That's all I needed, you know? And I will spend that money I'll spend the money, everything on freaking No Way Home. Except for that black suit Spider-Man. I probably won't get that. I don't know. I'll probably get
you're
that.
not buying everything.
Hey, Loco Lu, hey, don't go family on me, bro. Don't you go family on me.
You never had your pre-order.
Essentially the black suit is just the stain suit. No, the black suit is Tom, I don't know how to do laundry.
Oh, damn. Yeah, what's up?
The black suit with Nate is kind of like when I picked up that wrench and I just kept hitting them, and I just I didn't realize it, but my hand got tired and I couldn't do it anymore, and that's when I realized I effed up. You know what I mean? I couldn't hit the pre-order button. That's
Monica.
Oh my god! Like a manta.
All right. Now, literally, guys, I need to go to bed. I'm falling asleep here. I need to get at least a nap in before I do the midnight stream in the next few hours. So get my sleep in, and then do the midnight stream unboxing. I'm going to be unboxing the Marty McFly and the Cajun car dealer. I need to unbox him tonight for reals, because I want to add that 303, and I have the 303 ready. So,
and you can send it straight to my house right away afterwards.
Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off on that freaking pleather, my guy. But all right, guys, what's up? What's up, Lou?
I was gonna say this with your sleep. You never had a nap. You never had your bed.
Stop going. Don't go family on me, Lou. Like, we had a hashtag made right now. Come on, man.
Hey, you live your life a quarter order at a time.
No. Live your life a quarter payment at a time.
All right, everyone. We're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking gas. Yeah, Mato. Weapons be with you always.
Thank you, folks. Enjoy. Come back in 2 hours 54 minutes, please.
Until I
buy 3 DeLorean.